Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Did You See? Just to let you know, this episode, we apologize because we had some sound difficulties and I'm still kind of having a little bit of difficulty with the mic. It's been a little bit inconsistent. You'll hear it throughout the episode, dipping in, dipping out, getting muffled, but it does come back. And if you could bear with us, we apologize. We're going to try to fix the problem. I'm not sure if it's the mic or the recording program that we're using, which is called Recorder. If you guys have any suggestions on how to fix the problem, let us know. And okay, on to other things that we are recently making some changes on. We still want to keep the podcast as conversational as possible and not have it too structured. However, we do realize that some people, especially some of our more ADHD listeners, or ones that can't really sit there and listen to it all at one time. You know, podcasts are normally an hour and a half, between an hour to 2 hours long. But I do understand that not everyone can sit there and listen to the whole thing. And I'd like everybody to be able to get to the different segments that we do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try out posting the full episodes. And then for people that want to consume the smaller episodes on their own, what I'll do is I'll just take segments and cut them into smaller segments. So we'll have the big episode just kind of broken up into separate segments as well, so you can get to those segments if you'd like. Another thing, I realized that on this podcast we talk about The Purge, and it makes it sound like we think The Purge is the greatest movie of all time. If you listen to our previous podcast episode, the special movie edition of The Purge, we talk about it because it's totally ridiculous and it's really absurd, and we wanted to share our thoughts on it and what we thought was funny about it. And but for some reason we really want to see the second movie. I don't know why. We just want to see it because it's really interesting. And with regards to the casting couch segment of the show, I really would like to get it to where we do a casting couch segment on every episode. We really want to do that. And we really encourage, if you guys have any suggestions on either movies, TV shows, or comic book movies, or anything like that you want us to do a casting couch on, please let us know. And or if you have any other ideas on the casting couch segments, any suggestions for who could play what character, let us know. Leave us a message, leave us a comment on our YouTube channel, or you can leave us a comment on our Facebook page as well. And I think the next casting couch session is going to be the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So if you want to express your opinions on who you think should be cast in a remake of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, hypothetically, if Michael Bay wasn't doing this one, who would it be? So, without further ado, listen to our podcast, and we hope you enjoy the shit out of it. Well, let's see if this is working.
Is it?
Can you hear it? You talk.
I'm talking now, normal voice, and that is all normal.
Yeah, that's good.
So everything looks good?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Oh my god.
God damn it. God damn it. That
took forever, folks.
We even tried it with this thing.
I
All
know.
right. Hold
I'm
on.
about to chew my gum so loud.
Me too. Stop chewing your gum. Welcome to Did You See? This is JP.
And Ian.
And Gino.
And we're all together again.
All together, all together.
We'll just steal the Nerdist. They call it a hostful when all the hosts are there.
I like that. A host.
All right, we're just taking everything
We have
from our podcast anyway.
We have a quorum today.
Quorum?
Yeah, a quorum. All right.
Okay.
So, this is the week of February 10th, 2014. I don't know if we're
Valentine's Day is in a
supposed to
couple
be.
days.
Valentine's Day is in a couple days, which I don't really celebrate that much.
Same.
Just, I don't know.
Just throwing that out
Oh,
It's not that. It's not that we're not. I think we're gonna go watch. What movie is it that opens this weekend?
there. Is it Endless Love?
No, it's like a big action movie.
Not Endless Love.
RoboCop.
wait, what?
RoboCop. That's a perfect
Yeah.
Valentine's Day movie.
We're going to watch RoboCop.
Oh, I'm jealous because I think I might be watching Endless Love.
What the fuck is Endless Love?
It looks terrible.
I don't
it's
know.
a remake
Is
of the Brooke Shields Endless Love,
Oh my god.
but it doesn't have the song Endless Love in it.
Oh,
And Alex Pettyfer is the male
Okay,
lead.
that
And
I think that is the one.
it looks incredibly generic. It looks
luck.
like it's a parody of these kind of movies.
all right. Good luck to you, Gino.
Yeah, Godspeed.
Godspeed.
I'll give my review. We can do a watch after that.
Oh, that
Yeah, we started. Brianna
about your horrible
was
movie
like, "Did you
choice thing."
start?"
Hi, Bree.
They said, "Good luck on Endless Love."
Gino,
Yeah.
tell him that we suggested you watch RoboCop instead.
Watch
Oh,
it.
he said that. They said we should watch RoboCop.
That's what me and April
Yeah.
will probably end up doing.
Oh, she said we could see that instead.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh, that movie about that guy with the taser gun. Did you? I think it's about. I think he has a taser, like a.
Instead of like a gun.
I saw in a trailer that
What'd you say?
he shoots, like his gun shoots like X amount of voltage. It's a PG-13 movie.
You can't see my face right now, folks, but it made like a very confused. It made like a very confused gesture.
Look, our fucking sound just went down.
I know. What happened?
What the hell just? All right, now we're picking up again.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
All right,
We better get started, or else like our microphone's just gonna like up and quit on us.
it's gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Our microphone is iffy.
Is that what it is? Is it just the connection to that bass there?
I don't even
Dude,
know what
I don't
it is.
know. I don't know what's going on.
But sometimes these mics do that. I don't know why, because they're dumb.
I feel like you're making that.
No, it's true. Like I bought an
Selective.
entirely new microphone just to avoid something like this.
Yeah, I need a new one.
Yes,
We're
but
gonna
we
have
could
to
just use my other one. We'll get to next time, folks. Let us know if the new microphone works, because I'll bring it for the next podcast that we
Right.
do.
and the screen. I need a screen and a big one of those arms, so I don't have to lean into the freaking microphone.
Yeah, I wanted to get one of those arms, that you can
Yeah.
put your microphone on.
Go
because
fund me account.
So we need, I was
We
gonna
need a
say,
Kickstarter
Kickstarter.
and a GoFundMe. But we would just use the money for booze and pizza.
Well, that'll work.
Yeah, that'll work.
Then
too.
we'll be leaning all up in the
That
mic.
could be the drunk cast.
Oh yes,
I'm telling you.
drunk cast. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead, Jake.
Oh, so last night was the Olympics. Just a quick shout out to Sean White. Sorry, buddy.
Good job.
I didn't see his run.
Dude,
I
he
just saw the
tried.
results.
He tried. There's only two guys in the world that can hit the YOLO flip, and it's the guy that invented it who ended up winning the gold, and he nailed it. And Sean White tried it. And I feel like Sean White could have technically, for his qualifying run, he could have hit that qualifying run because he ended up scoring a 95, and the guy that ended up in his qualifier, and the guy that ended up winning only scored a 94.
For the record, I hate that it's called the YOLO flip. I just want everyone to know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
I don't
guy.
think anyone likes
Well,
that.
you know what? He's Russian. So the guy that named it is Russian, so he just picked up that phrase, I think. And Sean White's
God.
forced to use it.
Damn
so.
you, Drake. Damn you, Drake.
How old is Sean White? Is he coming back for the next one?
28?
No, he
28?
can come back.
He's an old motherfucker. He's gonna
He
be.
can do one more.
But there is that guy who does the event where you cross-country ski and then you shoot a target.
He's like 70.
Biathlon.
Yeah. He's like really old. But then again, his body doesn't need to do the things that
Yeah.
Sean White needs to do.
It's just like Mike is able to run
It's
Yeah.
a good point.
super far.
But like not much else.
I told
That
April.
cross-
You,
Oh, go ahead.
They were kept talking about the downhill, like the downhill skiing event. I was like, yeah, April, the downhill is pretty good. It's fast, it's easy, but it's nothing like the uphill skiing event. And she was like,
Oh,
are you fucking kidding me? That sounds really hard. I was like, no, that would be the most boring
That would be
Well,
like, wait a
event of
minute.
all
I
time.
was just gonna say the worst one that I've been watching was the cross country scene because it's basically skiing uphill.
Oh yeah, yeah, it sucks.
It looks
Is it just
horrible.
terrible because that sounds like a terrible thing that you'd actually have to do? You know?
Yeah, it's
If
just trying
you
to
had
move
to-
at all in
Yes.
skis and then racing uphill on skis.
I can't even stay up on skis. And the fact that someone would want to, Shayna and I were watching for another part of the record. I'm kind of not watching the Sochi Olympics because of all that's going on in Russia. I even I didn't want to buy Coke products for the meeting we had today because of Olympic sponsorship, but whatever. I have
Oh
to,
man, you're taking it deep.
I
It's
know.
not Coke's fault.
It's not, it's
What,
not
well,
Coke's fault.
because of the anti-gay
Stuff.
but that's not Coke's fault.
It's not
That's-
Coke's fault. It's really not. And they did.
Blame it on Putin.
I mean, yeah, you should blame it on Putin, but the fact that they're there, they're not complicit in it. Whatever. I don't want to
Oh
get
my
into this
God.
because this is.
What about NBC? Are you blaming NBC
Well,
too?
that's why I'm not watching the Olympics.
Blame Bob Costas.
Because I'm not watching it because I just I don't want.
Are you not watching Community either?
Well, I am
It's the
watching
whole
Community.
Oh my God! See,
Hypocrite! I'm such a hypocrite.
his hypocrite.
I'm such a hypocrite. But
His moral, his
my moral compass.
He
goes,
draws the line.
Yeah, exactly. I draw the line
Community.
at Community.
when it comes to shows that are not funny anymore.
Oh my gosh, it's so. Have you even told me that the one episode where they have to go through all that stuff that would be a big spoiler if I said it was really funny with the guy from Sons of Anarchy. You said that was a really funny episode.
No, I thought, it was. The end of it was funny, and he was funny.
No, but the episode itself hit on all the good
Walton
Community
Goggins.
spots.
I don't think the episode itself held up.
Which guy's that? I don't watch
Walton-
Community.
No, Walton Goggins. He's like in Justified. He was in The Shield.
And he plays a
He
lawyer.
played Shane in The Shield.
He plays a lawyer on Community.
Okay.
And he's,
Anyway,
he's just
Cash
like
Johnson.
like real life lawyers that are like really, kind of
Oh,
all
okay.
business.
I know who that guy is.
Business in the front, party in the back.
They're all business, and when they're around clients, and then they go out drinking, and they're like, "Whoa!" That's exactly what this dude was.
So drunk girl. You're
Yeah.
like, let's do shots.
Oh,
White girl, drunk.
Anyway, but
Like
Ian has a question, and Ian's not caught up to The Walking Dead,
yeah, I'm on episode 6.
and
Six
I
of
don't
this
know
season.
I don't know what his questions are, but he said he had a couple questions for me and you
Okay.
because he's a
Yeah,
little
I'm on
confused
episode
about
6.
a couple things.
I'm not confused as to I wanted an opinion. And keep in mind, I am on episode 6, and I'm halfway into episode 6.
What is
so
it on episode now?
Episode 6 is
Next week's is episode 10,
no,
or this past week's was episode 9.
Yeah, episode 9 was this
It was
past
9,
week.
yeah.
3 episodes.
So my question is, this episode 6 deals with a redemption story almost for the governor, and anyone who has really watched The Walking Dead sort of knows who the governor is and what his deal is and how sort of murder happy he can be. So I don't understand why he's getting a redemption arc in this part of the season, especially after what happened when he tried to storm the jail. I just want, it's more of an opinion thing, and if you have to include spoilers, you could just tell me to shut up and just watch the rest of it.
I think we're gonna have to say that you're just gonna have to watch. The
Yeah.
rest
That's
of it.
fine. That's fine.
It's
I was
not
just-
gonna. I can't. There's nothing that we can say that
Okay.
won't be right.
Wait,
Gina?
was that
Won't spoil it for you?
a governor centric episode?
It is the governor. It's the one governor-centric episode where this is not spoiler, but he finds a family in an abandoned part of town. That's about it.
Just the family to love him.
To love him, I just
Yeah.
want to be loved.
We're losing sound again.
I think
Oh,
we're
God.
okay. No,
we
no, no.
okay?
Keep it on one.
No. I'm just.
Oh, you mean the cord? All right, we're just gonna.
All right.
Yeah, it's just one of those things you just have to just finish it out.
All right.
It's like another.
It's gonna
Episode.
happen.
All right. So the obsession of the week is our new segment, and it's
Obsession of the week.
We were pretty much just going off who we were obsessed with.
yeah, just a
In
random
general.
person that we're obsessed with in general.
General
And
obsession.
Here's Ian with the theme song.
Obsession of the week. Obsession of the week. I kinda fat to you. Obsession of the week. Gross. That was gross, you guys.
Obsession.
Yes, it's gonna be that from now on.
We could have just done the obsession. That's okay. We're good.
Gino, you can go first. He's got a good one.
He does.
Mine's complete.
You're
It's
gonna have
complete.
to get online and get ready to pull this up.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm a frequent viewer of a website called The Chive. It's pretty much just a photo blog, things guys are into. Pretty much just cars and girls and sports.
People get obsessed with that website.
Yeah, and they actually have really cool T-shirts, which I stopped buying because I don't have enough money to buy their shirts anymore. But so they have this one. It's like the creepiest gallery that they have. It's just called Find Her.
Ew.
And so you just post any picture of any girl that you want to be found, and then through the magic of the internet, they are found.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. I love that.
Yes.
I've seen one of those before, and it is just hilarious.
So most of the time it's like a random model that just people don't know her name, and then, quick Google. This one is, I don't know if did I send you the picture, Jake? It's just an athletic girl in it looked like a flag football kind of.
Like a half shirt or something?
Yeah, or she had like a t-shirt on. It looked like she was playing flag football, so I was like, holy shit.
It's hitting all
And
of
I
your
scroll down to the comments. I scroll down the comments, and somebody has her name. It's like the same guy from her high school. And I was
This
like,
is-
oh shit.
This is
She's in
like
high
face
school.
recognition software and shit. This is like how Jack Bauer stalks women.
This is like stalking, you guys.
Okay, so I'll give you her name. Her name is Talia Marquez.
Oh my
Oh my
god!
gosh, she's
it
already-
comes up.
She's on
And-
Twitter. She's... Wait, is
uh,
this... Let's see.
And she on the images,
Yeah, yeah. Is she a track runner? Wait,
yes. So
track-
the first two images
Oh,
are her.
first two. Wait, so was she at the University of Kansas?
Yep, KU.
So she's a freshman at the University of Kansas, and I
Stop. Stop.
texted Jape. I was like, "Hey, so you're gonna go watch some track meets at Kansas? the dates
You guys.
are April 16th through 19th."
16th through the 19th.
God.
I'm gonna put
And
that
he's
in the
like,
calendar.
"Who is that?" And so she's my obsession of the week, and I just found her on Facebook.
Obsession of the week. Oh god.
And mine has been recently. She competed for, I believe, the Norwegian. No, Swedish. The Swedish slope style. Swedish snowboarding team. She did slope style. Her name is Celia, Ssilja.
So okay, that's like
Sil.
totally the opposite way you would think of spelling Celia.
Yeah, Celia Norendal.
Noren.
Yeah,
Okay. Aw.
right.
Right?
She looks like she can be on packaging for Coco.
She looks super Norwegian,
Yeah, absolutely. She looks like Elsa.
isn't she? She's
It's something about the whole get up with the hat and
yeah.
goggles thing that's it
Her
too.
look works for winter.
Well, when she does compete, she did on her run. She does this where she curls like the outside,
part of her
the
hair.
front part of her hair, so it looks very adorable.
So she's like the equivalent of a girl who wears like sweatpants and a North Face, but then she does full makeup and full hair,
Yeah, but
like to
she's
class. But she's adorable.
adorable. April loves her. She's
She's so pretty. I keep
she's-
looking at all these pictures.
she's super pretty.
JP, splice these pictures in when you do the actual podcast.
Oh yeah, I will, and I'm gonna put Gino's KU freshman.
So creepy, you guys. I love it.
freshman.
So
look.
weird.
And
No,
she was favored,
No, you're good.
or one of the favorites, right?
Yeah, they were saying that she was supposed to be one of the contenders for the gold, but she had a really tough time. She kept falling, barely made it in the semifinals, then barely made it in the finals, and the primetime NBC footage coverage, they didn't show her at all in the finals. She ended up like in 11th place.
Pull it together, Celia.
Celia,
Come on. We were counting on you. We were
I
all
wanted
rooting
to
for you.
see you again. I was
How-
actively rooting against the two Americans in the semifinals. I'm like, fall down. And with one of them took a little bit of a tumble coming, and she kind of slipped and fell a little bit.
Amazing.
And I was like, yes, Celia's in. April was rooting for her too, so I'm not the only one.
So we're okay.
And
It's not treason. Because
exactly.
you both were rooting for her. She's adorable. She's adorable, people. I like her.
So that's two athletic girls there,
Two
Ian.
athletic girls.
Yes.
It
Two
was
athletic
yours.
girls. And
Mine
Ian's-
falls on the spectrum, but it's not like I've just recently rediscovered, I guess, my obsession.
Shaun White.
Well,
Oh.
I have a weird thing for gingers. He's a little too like adjacent to Carrot Top, but like a hotter Carrot Top. But that's not
now
who
he's all like
he's all
now
shaven
he's
and
all,
stuff.
like,
That's
Metro.
fine. Yeah, no, he looks great. And I do have a thing for redheaded guys. It's weird. I
He
know.
has super tight pants now.
I saw.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's put together. It's cool. But I'm my obsession of this week is Joe Manganiello, which is stupid because I've been obsessed with him since he was like he first got on True Blood. He plays Alcide Houvreau on True Blood for anyone who doesn't know. But he just recently did this photo shoot for a book, and I think it's something called Celebrities in the Morning or something like that. And the premise is the photographer takes these shots
And
as
they're
if
really sad.
no,
Because they're in mourning.
no, not with a U.
Oh.
Just MORN. But she takes
Wait.
pictures. What?
Do you say he was a ginger?
No,
No, not
That was
Joe
a side
Manganiello.
note.
That was
Oh.
for Shaun White, who is cute
Gotcha.
too. But Joe Manganiello, because the photographer, I don't know if it was a he or
He's just
she.
got a fire crotch.
Ugh.
Anyway, okay.
Anyway, so the photographer takes the pictures of these celebrities in bed as if you just woke up next to them. So it's like you rolled over, and
my
that's who they
God.
woke up next to, and they're just like amazing shots.
And it looks like they've got a little bit of spit.
No,
inside of their
no,
mouth.
it's not like that. It's just like it's like a good morning kind of
They've
thing.
got muta or
And it's like,
for
yeah,
Americans,
it's just
or
like gross.
eye boogers.
Like, you know, like, oh, there's no product, and it's
Just
just like,
drool.
it's like they after like a full bender, they just pass out into bed, and they're
You-
just like, like gross. No,
He's fully erect.
no, it's like he's
If he wanted to be true to life, then he would have to be fully erect.
absolutely. I mean, it's like that point in the morning where you wake up and you realize you have to go to the bathroom, but you don't want to because then you know it's just gonna get everywhere.
Gonna spray it all over.
You're just gonna spray it all over, so you just wait for a little bit, even though you have to pee really bad. It's a very specific photo, you guys. And
So this is a picture of him sitting down on the toilet. Too.
no, it's him, and he's on his stomach in the bed. That's it. But he looks so good.
He's up in the bed.
He's humping the bed. It's one of those he rolls over, is like, "Want to do this?" I'm like, "I got to get up for work. What do you want to do?"
Yeah.
And so you just have to leave. And
Some
he's like,
mouthwash, you son of a bitch.
I know. Don't kiss me with that. Anyway, so that's my obsession of the week. This week is Joe Manganiello again. Hopefully, it'll be someone different next week.
And that has been
Obsession of the week. Obsession of the week.
Obsession. That's gonna be it.
That's so weird.
That's gonna
I like
be
it though.
We gotta.
We're gonna
I have
tighten
some
that
more
up.
beats from Saw that I think.
Yes!
There's like an R&D beat that he sent
I'm
me
so
that I think we
excited.
can
That's-
cut an obsession of the week on there.
That's gonna be great.
All right. So,
So that was obsession of the week.
okay. So in recent movie news, Gino, you wanted to definitely talk about all the new castings.
I think the biggest one would be Lex Luthor.
Lex
Oh,
Luthor.
Lex Luthor.
We haven't commented on that. What was your first reaction as they picked Jesse Eisenberg?
I thought he was way too young,
Yes,
I did
But-
too.
but he's not. He's the
But he's
same
not
age
young.
as Cavill,
Yeah, they're both the same age, which is very odd because Henry Cavill is in his 30s, correct?
right?
Yeah.
And so is Jesse Eisenberg, but Jesse Eisenberg still looks,
looks like a little kid.
yeah,
But
like a little child.
you can make him look older. I mean, he can play older, and I think it's a good idea. I like the choice because they're definitely going to play up like the intellect side.
Of Lex Luthor.
Yeah,
And
I
you
don't
can-
know if they're going to put him in a mechanical suit and have him fight Henry Cavill, but that would look really weird.
That would look bizarre.
Look, we've got volume now.
I know, it's so weird. I think my first reaction was the same as like a lot of people's, where it's like, oh, but he's really young, but he's not. And then my other reaction was, you know, so is he just going to be this maniacal Zuckerberg, which is okay.
I think that's kind
That's
of
sort
where
of the
they're
angle.
gonna
That's
go.
I think that's going to be the angle.
He pretty much plays that in every movie he does.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He is Jesse Eisenberg in every movie.
The thing is, it's hard to imagine him as the equal to Superman.
But in the
But he's the intellectual kind of guy, I guess. I
But
don't know.
he's the guy that has Superman in the palm of his hand,
yeah.
which I can see him doing that. Like it's the right type of casting. It's just hard to see him as that guy. I didn't know
Right.
if they were going to go for a more like how the recent comic book and animated series kind of had the more physical Lex Luthor.
Are you talking about the Lex Luthor from like the Justice League comic cartoon?
Yeah,
When he's like, is he black? I don't.
he's kind of
It's kinda like half black.
ambiguously raised, yeah.
Yeah.
which is kind of great. But
But you know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
thought they were going to go in that direction, but
if they were to go in that direction, who would you cast? Just as a question.
Oh, just quick question.
Just like a
for-
quick question. Who would you cast if it was ambiguously raised, more physical Lex Luthor?
It's a tough one.
That is a really tough one.
Hold on.
I think that just the most of the age was the
Tom
biggest.
Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
He can go bald. And
He could go bald.
Isn't he small though? He's short though, right?
he's 5'9".
Yeah, that's how tall I am.
Cavill is like
Cavill's like 6 something, isn't he?
6 something.
Yeah, but Lex isn't supposed to be as tall
Yeah,
or like
Superman's supposed to
as
be hulky.
physically imposing as Superman
Yeah.
is. Ambiguously raised. I'm gonna go with The Rock. I'm just kidding.
Oh God, The Rock and everything.
The Rock in everything. He's so gung ho to be in everything. I'm
The Rock.
I'm okay with that. Is
Wait,
that-
did we already talk about his? He called himself franchise Viagra before.
that's
That's,
awesome.
I mean, it's true.
It's very true. Like, look what he
You
did.
want a GI Joe?
Yeah, Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious.
Fast 5.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's very true. He keeps them going for 4 hours, and then people have to go to the doctor.
He's now he's confirmed in those movies too now, right? As
He's not confirmed.
as John Stewart.
That's not
What?
confirmed yet.
That's a big fucking John Stewart.
He is playing around a lot, like because he tweeted one of his producer friends.
He's doing
Yes.
like what The Rock did.
Yeah, well, The Rock
with
is
Groot,
doing
like
it.
how he was teasing
With-
like all these different things.
Well, what Vin Diesel was doing.
yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
with Groot.
Did I just say The Rock?
Yeah.
I meant Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're fine. But the Rock, he tweeted one of his producer friends about congratulations on some movie that he was producing, and then the hashtag was Green Lantern would still beat Superman, and then a lot of people like took it as like, oh my gosh, he's confirming that
No.
he's Jon Stewart, and
Sounds like an inside joke.
I know it sounds like what we would do, like
Right.
like our hashtag for like Aquaman definitely would bring Jello to a party. It's just like an inside joke that people would like argue about because you're nerds and that's just what you do.
Yeah.
And so he hasn't confirmed yet. There's been a lot of rumors since
Jello to a party.
I know, but there's been a lot of rumors that Batman versus Superman or whatever they're going to call it is building up to be they're building to a bigger Avengers movie. But now with
Justice League.
Justice League movie. Edit that out so I don't look like an idiot. But
staying
it's staying
in.
in. It's totally staying in. I know. But just because when you confirmed, oh no, wait, he wasn't going to be Jon Stewart. He was. There was.
I heard John Stewart before.
I heard Cyborg.
That's an old cyborg.
Yeah.
That guy's like 40 years old.
Yeah, Cyborg's supposed to be the young
Is
guy.
he?
Yeah,
I heard
Cyborg's
Cyborg.
like a teenager. No, I heard
I'll
Cyborg
trust you
too.
guys.
These are all just like
These are all just
speculative.
rumors, and I
Yeah.
think they've all been like shared by Latino Review, which they got the scoop on some of the
How
Avengers
did-
stuff.
Latino Review does come out.
They
with a lot
do.
of
They
stuff.
do come out with a lot of
They
stuff.
do, but it seems like they come out of nowhere, and
Yeah.
no one can confirm anything they say.
Until it actually happens, and you're like, "Oh, Latino Review is right," thereby giving them legitimacy.
Yeah.
And it's weird.
And if they get it wrong, they're like, ay, ay, ay.
Ay, ay, ay.
Es muy malo.
Lo siento. Weird Latino Review.
Sorry.
Oh, we're so racist, you guys.
I didn't say anything.
He's going to sit out on this one.
You're going down with us,
He
Gina.
took too much of the heat on the first episode.
I was the racist one in the first episode.
So you're yeah, but there's no confirmation that The Rock is in talks for either of those roles.
Lobo makes the most sense.
I
Hot
like
Lobo?
Shazam or
Oh, new Lobo. Old Lobo.
Black Adam.
Oh,
Or
Black
just-
Adam.
just-
That's right.
Why you
Black
gotta be
Adam.
black?
Yeah. Wait,
dude,
why
he
can't
looks
he just
like
play
that. He
Shazam?
looks like that guy. And
looks just like
Black
him.
Adam
I'm
is
gonna look him up.
Egyptian.
But he always looks white.
Who the
Black,
Black
Adam.
Adam.
Yeah.
Why does he just look like Shazam?
Because he is like opposite of Shazam. He's like Shazam's nemesis. Why can't The Rock just play Shazam?
Oh, that'd be awesome. But then you already
The Rock
have
should just play Hobbs. He should just be Hobbs from
Hobbs?
Fast Five. From
Oh,
Fast
yeah.
Five.
and just
It would
be
it would work
In every movie.
in every movie, and it would work. Something keeps clicking.
Oh, sorry, it's the chair
No, it's back.
and my ankle.
Oh,
So yes,
the
not
trailer
confirmed.
for The Purge Anarchy is out. We just caught it right before we
We
started
just
this.
watched it before we did this.
And you watched it too,
It
Gino.
looks great. It looks great.
It does look really good.
See, I have no
It's
frame
really-
of reference for how
Yeah.
good it would be because I haven't watched the first one. Sorry, guys. It looked intriguing.
It's clearly more expensive than the first one.
Yeah, it shot
and
really well.
it does look like it's shot very well, and it's
I liked it.
it's more actiony looking. Definitely. I don't know. I can't wait for that one to come out.
Do you guys know? 'cause
Listen to our Purge podcast, by the way, if you haven't listened to that episode.
I still need to listen to it. Sorry, guys. Do you guys know, though, I asked you this before the podcast, but if the second movie is supposed to be taking place on the same night as the first one, but just from a different perspective, or do you think it's like a new year?
I thought you had read that somewhere, Jay.
Yeah, I read that it was supposed to be the first night.
Okay,
The same night.
the same night.
But, I mean, I don't know. It looks so wildly different from the first movie.
Yeah.
It's almost like
look a little-
28 days later,
A little bit.
as opposed to 28 weeks later. I mean, they look
Yeah.
incredibly different.
It kind of looks. There's like an immediacy in the trailer.
Oh man, the beginning of that was
Yeah,
cool.
because it's like you feel like you're gonna die with these people if you don't get this car started.
Yeah,
So it's a good trailer. So I'm gonna check that out.
there we go.
I am going to check that out after I watch the first one because
Yeah, you watch the first one, then we'll go together and watch the second.
yeah, it's
And
gonna
April
be
wants to be part of
exciting.
that podcast too.
It's gonna be great.
Paul Bettany is the Vision,
Oh yeah,
Gino.
I like it.
that
I
makes a
like
lot
it.
of sense.
Is he going to also play Jarvis at the same time? That's a lot of Paul Bettany in that movie.
I don't think so. I think what they're trying to set up is that Jarvis is actually
Is an android.
Yeah, is going to not evolve but become this sentient.
No, I know, but I mean, who's Iron Man going to talk to in his?
They
You're
can
a serious-
Good
go.
point.
They can go a whole bunch of different ways with this.
Mm-hmm.
In the comic,
Okay.
the suit is now.
Me and Ian did this.
We both leaned
Yeah,
in
they
with
both
our
like leaned in and they're like smiling.
with putting
the
our
comic.
hand in our
chin.
The
chin on our hands.
AI in the suit is Pepper Potts AI.
Okay.
Oh.
That's what I thought of
that.
right when I asked that question. So it's going to be
Now-
her voice.
It's her voice. I don't know what. I didn't follow it closely enough, but the comic, the New 50, not New 52, the Marvel Now. I don't know where Jarvis is, but in Iron Man suit, it's Pepper Potts.
But she's
I guess they can go, but if they're going to go the traditional route, is the Vision going to be a creation of Ultron?
that's people are saying
Wait, I thought the
No.
Vision was a creation. Is he a creation of Ultron? I thought he was a
he is.
creation.
He's a servant of Ultron,
Oh, okay.
right?
Pym,
Did I get that right?
Pym makes Ultron.
Ultron.
Ultron makes Vision.
Okay.
So do you think he
But-
could like end up like ripping out Tony's AI? Like Ultron could end up ripping out Tony's AI and just like manipulating it into something?
Or maybe Tony creates the Vision.
Or maybe, yeah.
Who's going to make Ultron then?
Ultron is not being made by Hank Pym. They've already confirmed that.
But who's he going to be made by?
We
So
don't know.
that's Tony Stark.
So Tony Stark makes Ultron.
You
It's
think?
gotta be. Don't you think it's the next evolution of his like
Like a suit
robot?
things?
Maybe an Iron Man that goes by himself.
An Iron Man that goes rogue. That's actually a really good interest. That's like an interesting premise for it.
And they don't have to go follow the comics. They,
They
Oh,
don't
that's
have
what
to.
I
They've already established enough of a universe for themselves that they could do what they wanted. But I'm excited for Ant-Man too because we did get confirmation Michael Douglas,
Michael Douglas.
Paul Rudd, and then Evangeline
Rudd.
Lilly is apparently in
Evangeline
this.
Lilly.
I was going to bring that up. Eventually Lilly, who's probably going to be the Wasp,
I don't
maybe?
know. I don't know
That's
if I
gonna
like
be
this.
awesome.
Is it?
What?
I know. I'm probably like
She's
the lone
fantastic
voice.
for the Wasp.
I love Evangeline Lilly.
Are you just saying that she's too old?
No, it's not an age thing. I think my heart is still set on Rashida Jones because
For the
she was
what?
like for Janet Van Dyne
I love Rashida Jones.
for the
don't get
Wasp.
me wrong.
Yeah,
If,
So the-
if she ever listens to this podcast, I love
Yeah,
you.
Rashida
but
Jones,
her
you're
hair
amazing.
is never. Her hair is never up to par. She never has great hair.
I mean that's a good point.
God, what is? Gino's
But-
gonna make fun of me right now.
He does have an obsessive like hair thing. I've noticed this being around JP like forever. He like notices hair
It's
like
gotta be,
almost first. It's gotta be like
Shane-
gotta be like Disney quality hair.
Disney gives us all unrealistic hair expectations. Let's be real. Like
Yeah, he always.
Yes. But Shayna actually notices hair too. That's why it's funny when you said
Yeah.
that. That's like the first thing she notices, like, oh, he had great hair.
Right.
And I'm like, okay.
Gio always makes fun of me because he thinks that I cast for hair.
Oh my gosh.
Like, what is it? Ted Danson as Nightcrawler because he had the hair.
Ah, funny.
No, it was Howie. I swear it was Howie Mandel was Nightcrawler.
Because,
Oh my
because
gosh,
he had-
right. Because
he had
of
he had
the way his hair.
Before.
But that also makes sense with Iman too,
Before,
because
he
remember
had
when
hair.
Iman had really big, like, blown out hair that was
Right.
in, like, storm shape? That
Right.
totally makes sense.
And then,
Mel Gibson for Wolverine because you were like, that's the only guy that can do his hair like that.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you do cast for hair.
And
That is
Grace Jones as Storm.
yeah.
That's pretty fierce, though.
hair.
I would. Because she could pull off that post-apocalyptic mohawk, and that'd be fine. Halle Berry couldn't do that. She can hardly do Storm's hair now. So, it makes me so mad.
Hardly.
So wait,
oh,
Lily,
God, have you seen those
Evangeline
pictures?
Lilly.
Evangeline Lilly, sorry, as the Wasp. I mean, I don't hate her. I loved her as Toriel in The Hobbit, even though she's not technically canon. But
I haven't seen it.
Oh, sorry, but I loved her as a.
But she looks perfect.
she
For
looks-
us.
I'm glad that she's back, like in things.
That's true.
Oh, me too.
That's a big point. That's
She
a good
like
point.
disappeared for a while.
Yeah.
I think she was probably like doing that thing where it's like, I'm going to pick my own projects now.
And they were
since-
like, everyone's like, no, you're irrelevant after Lost is over.
It's true. So now she's like, I'll take whatever you send me.
Like Josh Holloway.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, those were the two that you think would break out of Lost, right?
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Easily Josh Holloway.
I feel sad for his show. Is it?
I thought
do
he
you
would
watch
be all
it?
over the... Oh, he's on...
What's his show called now?
Um,
Hold on. I'm gonna look it up. Keep
I
talking.
don't remember, but I do remember seeing when he was. I thought he was going to be in the new Mission Impossible, right? I thought he was going to have a long, or he was going to be like a main character in that, and he died in like 3 minutes.
Like 3 minutes. He was at the very beginning of it, and then he just bit it. And I was like, for sure, he's coming back. Like, there's no way he's dead. He's
Josh-
coming back, and he's not.
Josh Holloway, as a side note, is in the new CBS drama Intelligence, and he
Right.
plays a special agent who has a microchip in his head, so he's like hyper intelligent or something like that.
Oh, so Jake 2.0.
Kind of. Yeah.
But way better looking, I guess.
I mean, I wouldn't kick him out of bed for eating crackers, but
that's the show that I just read recently that's probably going to get canceled
yeah,
because no one's watching it.
Because no one's watching, and like you brought up the point that Evangeline Lilly and Josh Holloway, you think they would be the breakout stars of Lost, and then they sort of fell off the radar for the last couple of years.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Like,
It was surprising for everyone involved. I'm still secretly hoping that he's going to pop up in the new X-Men movie as Gambit.
Gambit. Oh,
Yeah.
God, that would be perfect.
But how do you feel about Channing Tatum? Those rumors that he's spoken with X-Men producer for a Gambit movie, a solo Gambit movie with Channing Tatum as Gambit.
Is he going to learn a Cajun accent? And two, is he going to mumble through the whole thing?
Well, if he has to learn an accent, I'm going to assume Channing Tatum's going to mumble.
Yeah.
I love you, Channing Tatum. You should dance all the time if you're listening to this podcast. But
and is he going to play Gambit as like goofy, like buddy with everyone?
Is
That's
he
what
going
he
to
does
have?
now.
Is he going to have clothes under the trench coat?
I hope he's only wearing that magenta collar and no shirt.
It's like a dickie.
You like a dickie, or like a hot ass neck brace, and then like just abs. That's all I want in my Gambit movie. And then you got my price of admission.
A
That's
neck
fine.
brace. It's like about a personal
But
injury
you know
lawsuit.
you know what I'm talking about, right? Like how Gambit has that.
Yeah.
Like the
It
neck
goes all the
piece.
way up
Yeah,
to
it's
his
like a cowl.
forehead, right?
It's like
Yeah.
it's connected to the.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
And then
so
he has
just
his-
that.
it's like-
So just that and nothing else.
I don't know why people
And
are,
short shorts.
people are too pussy to put those on like characters. There's like I
think they're so cool.
like yeah, going up on the side. Batman's the only one that does it. Like why doesn't Captain America have that?
Havoc should have one in that.
Havoc should
think-
have that.
I
yeah.
think.
Captain America should go up the side of his head.
But remember
not be a
when
helmet.
George Clooney was talking about how he couldn't move his neck in the bat cowl for Batman and Robin?
Yeah.
I think that, like, from a practicality standpoint,
There's other but they use like rubber,
that's
hard rubber for that.
And then
it doesn't
Christian,
have to be hard.
and Christian
rubber.
Bale said he was the first Batman who was able to move his neck in the
Yeah.
cowl.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a design thing. Like,
But instead of hard rubber, you can use it. Now, I mean,
there's
that
other things you can do.
would look fine in spandex.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It would look fine.
Hollywood producers that are listening to this, please look into neck cowls for
Yes.
future productions. Thank
Cowls, full head cowls,
you. Full head
or
cowls.
the side, and don't be afraid to use spandex.
Yeah, I'm okay with
That
it.
has been
Oh no.
use this, please. Again,
Yeah, all of it.
That
It's
has
all
been
back. It's all
used
back.
spandex.
Use spandex is what we're asking for.
Now I'm afraid of that. Gambit's one of my favorite characters. I don't think
I'm
I like
sorry.
Channing.
I'm sorry
Channing
that I brought
Tatum in
that
that.
I'm worried about that too.
I mean, it's not set in stone.
Was that
Obviously,
in
they're still in
Latino?
talks.
Was that
No.
He can't do the hair.
He was.
Can't
He
do
can't.
hair.
He really can't do the hair.
Can't do the hair.
He.
Oh, he would look dumb with the hair.
Don't you? Is it? Did we just cast Josh Holloway as Gambit because of the hair?
Ah, if he
He
dies,
played Gambit on Lost.
He is basically Gambit. We're gonna go with he was Remy, and that. So, I mean, those are all rumors right now, and there's nothing set in stone for Gambit. But if it happens, I'll go just to watch it.
well, of course we're gonna watch it. Not like we're not
given.
gonna watch it.
It's not like we're heathens. We're gonna go watch it.
That's why I don't understand when everyone complains about these. Like they're not going by the comic books. It's not canon.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone's gonna go. Like
Yeah.
everyone complains about all this stuff, and then you're gonna go.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go. Let's be real.
Everyone on the comments and message boards are all like, not seeing it.
Yeah.
And then they're totally lined up. Midnight showing.
It's like I know.
Days
Hashtag.
to future past.
That's gonna be me. I'm gonna complain until like opening day, and then I'm gonna be like the first one in line at midnight.
Oh my god, I just kind of threw up in my mouth again when I thought of Quicksilver's costume.
Oh no.
Okay.
Holy god.
Does it
It's
help
rough.
if you knew that the Quicksilver in that movie is in the 1970s?
See, I read that, and I don't know if it helps.
Why does he have a utility belt?
I think it helps.
What the hell does he
Does
need
it?
a utility belt for?
Because superheroes.
That's not fast. That doesn't make you faster. That's more drag.
That's a good point.
And his hair looks ridiculous. Thank you. I didn't mean
His
to do
hair-
that. I did not mean to
hair-
do that.
That's actually
But
really-
his
that's
hair
actually
does
really
look
funny.
ridiculous.
It does look ridiculous. That's the first thing I thought. Because when you see the cover, I hope you're splicing in a cover shot of the Entertainment Weekly with
doing it right
Quicksilver. Okay, good. So JB
looks-
just spliced that in. That hair, it was the first thing I noticed, and I was like, "What is this?" Because
my
it doesn't look
God.
aerodynamic. Maybe it's long so that when they do the fast shots, you can see something whipping around. But that still doesn't make sense.
But what? And he's got like a Walkman on or something
Yeah.
like that. And then
It's it just
And
first time I
Gotham?
saw it, I was same thing. It sucks, but then I was like, it helps knowing that is in the past.
If it helps you sleep at night, I'm about it.
yeah.
But
And he's wearing like a metallic silver jacket.
It's
You know,
It's just like
well, now
it's
that you
just
bring
like
that
they
up,
had, the Banshee costume.
Yeah.
It was like just a harness, and
isn't that what it was in the comic book? I mean, it was basically the same.
They kind
thing.
of if you advance that 30 years, you'll get a cooler.
yeah.
What?
Yeah,
He had
update.
the comic books. He had
It's-
spandex, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spandex is cool.
Now that you bring that up, Gino, he does kind of look like in the '70s. He does kind of look like Andy Warhol.
Yeah.
Is that what they're going?
He looks
for?
like he could be at Studio 54 and
Does he have, like,
doing a
a-
bunch of coke.
big jacket. Ugh, anyway,
I can't stare at this too long. It's going to make me depressed.
Gotham, Gino.
Gotham.
What do you think about the about the forecastings for Gotham?
Tell me their names, because I was not totally familiar with it.
Okay, who's Gordon?
Guy from the OC.
Guy from OC and that South. What is it? Southland.
Southland.
Benjamin McKenzie.
Yeah, Benjamin McKenzie.
Benjamin McKenzie. Not bad. I mean, he's a
That's fun.
Okay,
he
so
can play
and
a
then
superhero guy kind of thing, but he's gonna be. They're gonna stick him in as Commissioner Gordon, I guess. I mean, he's a young Gordon, right?
Okay, so Robin Lord Taylor, who has apparently been on The Walking Dead and The Good Wife, he's going to be the Penguin, which is interesting.
Oh, has Ian not gotten to the episode of The Walking Dead with him in it?
With Robin Lord Taylor.
Don't look it up if you have.
Okay, I'm not gonna. But no, I haven't.
Oh wait, no, he has though, hasn't he?
No, he has. I
Yeah.
think so.
Lord,
The episode with Carol and Rick.
did I?
Maybe
when they go
not.
out together.
Yes.
Yeah, he was the guy.
yeah.
He was
Oh.
it was the
He was-
hippie girl and that guy that she was with.
Yes, that's him.
Sam. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. Oh, he does kind of look like a penguin. Now that you
A
mention.
penguin. Oh, the penguin.
Yeah, because he's going to be the penguin. He kind of looks like a penguin.
He's
No,
pretty
he is
skinny.
weird. He is weird
That was
looking.
sad in The Walking Dead. Sorry, spoilers. But that was a sad turn of events for them.
Yeah, Gino and I were saying like how weird it was that that girl was actually like really cute. And they
Yeah,
just-
And
Jape and I are always like, oh, like,
Ooh,
yeah,
that'd
we
be
bring up
interesting.
another girl to the group,
yes.
And
and then they always die.
And then so you guys have to stop pointing out the token females so they stop dying
Yes.
Let's just do that. So Sean Pertwee
Yes.
is going to be Alfred, the butler.
Yeah, and I like him a lot, but
looking
he's
at-
usually like much more aggressive.
He was
they-
in
this is-
Elementary.
Actually,
He's
these
in a lot
are
of stuff.
two weird casts for Alfred. Him and
Jeremy Irons.
Jeremy Irons.
Yeah.
Both are pretty sinister and not like a warm, welcoming,
Is it
caring people. Like they're never typecast as
Is
that.
it like a
They're
tough
both
love
very-
kind of thing?
They're
maybe?
both
Well-
pretty scary. And
I'm scared
this
of Jeremy
guy,
Irons.
Sean Pertwee, he was really awesome in Event Horizon, one of my favorites. And Dog Soldiers. If you guys haven't seen it,
No.
you should totally watch it. It's badass.
Event Horizon I like. It's
Yeah.
scary.
You should check out Dog Soldiers.
Now, from I think this comes from the books too. In whatever, I'm not exactly sure where this comes from, which series it is, but the Alfred might be the new animated series. The Alfred now is former MI6.
I remember
So
that.
I'm
Really?
sure
remember hearing
they're
that.
gonna go. It looks like they're gonna go that route
Really?
Yeah.
with both the movie and the show.
Okay,
Just,
now
you know-
that makes more sense. I didn't know.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense for Jeremy Piven.
Is that
And he-
in
Jeremy
50?
Piven. Jeremy
He kinda-
Piven.
Jeremy
Jeremy-
Piven.
Jeremy Piven is Alfred, everyone. You heard it here first on Latino Review.
He's just Ari Gold. He's got an earpiece in all the time.
What's that?
He's just cursing up a storm.
Oh my gosh. Jeremy Piven.
He's got mercury poisoning from eating it
Yeah.
Nobu too much.
Gross. Oh, and then to round out,
Aaron
Who else is
Richards.
cast? yes.
Aaron Richards is cast, and I know her after I looked her up. Didn't remember her name, but she is she's going to be playing Barbara Gordon, who's Commissioner Gordon's wife, or future wife. She's going to play Barbara.
Barbara Gordon.
Barbara Keene.
Barbara
is-
Keene, but
is
she
the Davis
becomes
Singers.
Barbara Gordon, and I guess
They named their daughter
they
Barbara.
named the
also.
daughter after her. I don't know. They said on an article that I read that she's going to be she's his future wife. And I know her from I kind of had a big crush on her when she was on a show called Breaking In, which starred Christian Slater. It was on Fox.
Oh,
It
jeez.
was see, I watched.
Oh, when he was trying to come back, Christian Slater was trying to come back on TV.
Well, he's on TV again. He's coming out with that show with Steve Zahn, and it actually looks good. He had like 3 series in a row. He had that one about people getting kidnapped, and then this one, Breaking In, which stars that guy from Reaper, Brett Harrison. Well, it really starred Christian Slater, and it had Brett Harrison in it, who was in Grounded for Life. He was in Reaper. He's really good.
He's very good.
Yeah, he's great. Anyway.
And then to round out the casting,
but
Sabrina Guevara.
but Erin Richards was in it. She's British.
She's very pretty.
Yeah, she's super pretty,
Erin.
and she's very charming when she plays a really charming
yeah,
girl.
she's totally
She's
pretty.
super pretty. But she's gonna be Mrs. Gordon. I mean, the future Mrs.
And then Sabrina Guevara, just to round it out, is
Who's that?
playing. She is playing Captain Essen, and that is Commissioner Gordon's boss
Oh.
in the past.
So nobody.
She's
and
a character.
Donald
It's a woman.
Logue is supposed to be in it,
Donald,
From
there's no-
I know
Oh,
him from
him?
Sons of Anarchy.
and he plays
I think it's Bullock.
Joins,
Bullock's just the other
Bullock. Yeah, Bullock. He was
detective,
in-
right?
Bullock was
He's the
in
one that you
Chainsaw
always see.
cartoon.
You always see him with Gordon up on the
Just as friends.
by the bat signal.
Oh.
He's the fat guy.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
a big
okay.
guy.
So the Fantastic Four, they're screen testing,
Yes.
and I think they're going in the right direction with Sue Storm. It's confirmed that they're screen testing. They're testing Kate Mara. And
Love Kate Mara.
Me too. I love her in everything she is.
I love her in Shooter.
She would be
Oh
great.
God, she's
be really
she's
great.
awesome. And they're Emmy Rossum.
I mean,
Oh.
awesome.
I don't know if Emmy Rossum can do blonde. Oh,
No,
Gino's
she
gonna-
can't-
I
she
think
can't
Gino
do
just
blonde.
reeled his head back and arched his back. It looked like he just came.
I think I do that every time you say Emmy Rossum.
Emmy Rossum.
Oh, I watched Shane. Oh,
Oh,
It's
look
involuntary.
at his.
It's like it's
I watch Shameless, her show on Showtime.
Oh,
It's on like 4 seasons in,
yeah.
but
I
I've
still
loved
haven't
her
checked
since
Phantom of the
Day
Opera.
After Tomorrow.
Oh.
What'd you say?
Phantom of the Opera.
I've never seen that.
Shayna
Actually.
had the biggest girl crush on Emmy Rossum right after Phantom of the Opera, and so that's how I know her.
Yeah.
That's why it's funny.
I feel like Emmy Rossum could be she has the potential to be a bigger name than she actually
That's what I feel
is.
too. I feel like she should be more famous than
She
she
should
is.
be kind of on the level of Anne Hathaway.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
kind of on that.
Or like Keira Knightley, but is that because is she British?
Who? Emmy Rossum?
Yeah.
yeah.
No.
Okay, never mind.
She's full-blooded American. FBA.
Yes.
I mean, FBA grade.
FBA grade.
You guys are gross.
No, for that I would pick Kate Mara,
Yeah.
just because I like her more.
But I think I don't know. I can see her having like the physicality to be Sue Storm as opposed to Emmy Rossum.
Okay.
Not like physically in the body. I'm not like body shaming anyone, but it's like
Like
I
the
think-
action.
Yeah, I feel like she could handle herself a little bit more. But then again, Sue Storm is like more of like this evasive sort of character, but she's
Right.
very. But then later she gets more.
She's gonna
aggressive.
have to do some action. What do you think
Yeah.
about that, Gina? Do you think Emmy Rossum's got the?
But I don't think she's right for that.
Yeah,
And I am all things Emmy Rossum, but I don't think she's right for Sue Storm.
agreed.
Right, because she can't get naked. Oh shit! This
She's
is what I was
so
gonna bring
naked
you-
on Shameless.
This is what I was gonna bring up. This is what I was gonna. Ian, you're gonna have to go back
Yeah.
to the search and look this up. You know how I'm obsessed with Alexandra Daddario? I always talk about her. So she's apparently, my friend told me this the other day, and I looked it up. She's in that True Detective show with the one with
Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey. Dude, she gets naked in it. You have to look up the picture. Look this up.
Daddario. Am I really typing in? Oh, there it is. True Detective. Yep. Wow, her boobs are great.
Unbelievable, are they not?
Yeah,
They're like unreal. Oh shit,
that's redirecting. I got it. Yeah, no, her boobs look great.
they're unbelievable. Oh god, just looking at that makes me want to pass out. April saw me like
Passing out?
the first time when I looked it up. She was like, "You should have seen your face." She was like, "Your face was ridiculous." Just like, oh, there, go up.
It is so weird. She was just in Percy Jackson, Sea of Monsters.
Yes.
So this
And her
this
Is
is
that
a,
too
this is a
weird for you?
change. This is
underneath her
change.
shirt is a sea of monsters.
Why would you describe someone's breasts as a sea of
In your
monsters?
pants, in your pants,
In your
there's a sea of
pants,
monsters.
There's a sea of monsters. Is it too late to rename the podcast Sea of Monsters?
Sea of monsters.
Sea of Monsters. No, I mean I didn't watch. I watched like part of the first Percy Jackson, and I couldn't watch any more of it. But it's just weird because this is kind of what she's known for like a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then now she's not obviously because her boobs are all over the internet. But yeah, no, good on ya.
Oh my God.
If my
I
boobs
need
look
to
like
watch
that,
this show.
Perfect.
yeah, no, if my boobs look like that, I would not wear a shirt.
I wouldn't wear. it.
I wouldn't wear a shirt.
Do you know what? Have you seen it yet?
I just saw it. There's like a GIF or a GIF, whatever you want to call it.
Are
You
they?
type it in, you put Daddario True Detective, and the Google comes up.
Yep.
GIF.
Yep.
Are they not unbelievable?
Yes, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So she's your Wonder Woman, right?
She's my everything.
Isn't she a little too young to be Wonder Woman though?
No, fuck that.
But she
Jesse
is.
Eisenberg is Lex Luthor.
Eh.
I don't give a shit.
Fair.
The other one that's testing is Miles Teller from
Yeah.
The Spectacular Now.
Yes.
He's got he's one of the like hot actors right now.
He's so hot right now.
He is. I feel like the way just kind of the way his cadence, the way he speaks. I mean, he seems like older
Yeah.
beyond his years. The way he talks. And I think that he seems like he's like the next Shia LaBeouf.
I would put him in
Shia
that.
LaBeouf.
He's not like
What's on with
weird.
that guy?
Yeah.
Holy crap! You see him?
Yes.
Like walked out of that.
bag on his head. But
Oh,
what
the bag.
surprised me about you,
Shia LaBeouf is a brown bagger.
yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, he's missing a tooth now. But the surprising thing about Miles Teller's screen testing, and I don't think we said this for Reed Richards, who's Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Who's
It's-
got gray in his hair?
Yeah, no, that's what surprises me. Everyone is like super. They're skewing younger for this cast, obviously.
He was in.
How old is this kid?
Do you guys watch the remake of? Do you guys watch the remake of Footloose?
No,
With,
I wanted to because Julianne Hough.
Julianne Hough.
Fuck, I should be.
Yeah, Julianne Hough, and I forget who the guy was. He's some dancer, like a real life
He's
dancer.
26. He's a year younger than me, so that makes me.
But
really
yeah,
impressed.
Teller was the what's his name? Chris Penn in that movie.
Oh,
So he was the cowboy hat guy.
That's funny.
Oh, really?
He actually played it really
weird.
good. He was really funny in that movie.
But
So
he was born
yeah,
in
he's
1987.
good. I like him.
Yeah, he's young though.
Wouldn't he be a better Johnny Storm?
Are you saying
'cause
that
I think-
because Michael B. Jordan's black? I'm just kidding.
Well-
I'm kidding. But
No, but I mean,
but everyone's really young. That's just what I'm. That's what I'm
How
getting
old
at.
is this kid?
He's 26. He's
26?
He's a year younger than I am.
How old
and
is
he's
Kate Mara?
Kate Mara.
He's a year
Gotta be in
younger.
her 30s, right?
I don't know.
Well, but if she is Reed Richards' love interest,
She's 30.
1983. Huh?
Wow. Okay. Well, she
She can
see?
skew younger though.
No, I'm just saying that's what he would be great as Johnny Storm, and he's got like that. He's charming. He's funny.
Yeah.
He's younger, white male. I'm just saying, it's still weird that Johnny B.
Johnny
Johnny B. Good.
Johnny B. Good.
Michael B. Jordan is the only one that's
That-
being considered for Johnny Storm.
And he's in that part of the talks where he can't talk about it, so people keep asking him.
So annoying.
I think he's Johnny. He's got to be Johnny Storm, right?
I think that's kind
doesn't
of.
make sense.
But I think that's kind of fantastic.
It doesn't make
In
sense.
like in my canon loving head, that doesn't make sense. But in my activist
How
loving
is
head,
he,
it totally
how is he
makes
the
sense.
brother?
They could be adopted. They could be adopted
Oh
brothers
my
and sisters.
God.
It could happen. People have families like that.
Oh my god! In this
So
game.
wait, but Sue Storm, the girl, what's her name?
First that,
this-
and then people are going to be
I know.
able to marry their
People
dogs.
are going to be marrying their dogs and like their sisters. And what are you going to do?
Johnny Storm's white,
Johnny
marrying
starts-
dogs,
Exactly.
incest.
I
Did they
love
have
how
a-
the logic leaps. Go on.
Did they have another girl testing for Sue Storm?
I think it was.
Those are the only two that I know of.
Sor-
I see.
Saoirse
Okay,
Ronan?
Saoirse Ronan.
Yeah.
Who's that?
You don't know Saoirse Ronan? She comes up for everything though. They said she was going to be Scarlet Witch, and she wasn't Scarlet Witch. It went to the
She was
Olsen
from-
twin that's actually good at acting.
She's from the Lovely Bones.
Charles Olsen.
Lovely Bones.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
Saoirse Ronan.
Yeah.
But they said she was going to be in Avengers as Scarlet Witch. They said she potentially had a role in the new Star Wars. She just comes up for everything. She's like one of those actresses that's like really good, but she
Yeah.
should be in more
Right.
things than
Just-
she is.
Just like that guy that plays the twins in the Facebook movie.
Yeah, the
what's,
Winklevoss twins.
what's his name? Gino?
Armie Hammer.
Armie
Armie
Hammer.
Hammer,
He's
I love.
up for everything.
But he just did.
How can you
Lone
love him? He's not in
Ranger.
anything.
But I think he's hot.
But why does everyone want him to be
Things?
everything?
Because
And
he has he's the look.
Yeah,
Ugh.
he's very
he
dashing.
was like, "Oh, he should be Batman." People were all over that.
No, that doesn't make sense.
No,
See,
I
that
think
doesn't
he
make
was in the script. I think the one that I forget who was involved in it. Kevin Smith was not involved with it, but it was like Adam Brody was the Flash, Armie Hammer was Batman.
Armie
They
Hammer.
actually had a script out there.
Armie Hammer though is a little too, I don't know, clean cut for Batman for me. If that was like a real conversation that people were having.
Yeah,
I mean, I get that Bruce Wayne, is
they were all young.
Yeah.
They were all young actors, and it was actually the script was based on the Flashpoint.
interesting. But
Wow, that's very Flash centric.
Yeah, it was very Flash centric, and that's why Adam Brody, I think that's the guy.
He wouldn't be bad as the Flash.
he'd be really good as the Flash.
Yes, he's pretty good as a Flash. Or he was so pissed off that they didn't go through with it because it was basically a Flash movie.
Amazing. That would have been a career changer for him.
Yeah,
Real quick, Christian Cook, whoever the hell that is being considered as Ben Grimm. No idea. Some British actor. Sorry, Christian Cook, if you listen to this.
Yeah, sorry, Christian.
But
Cook.
yeah,
That is
I don't
right.
know. He's not huge or anything.
Yeah, but he's hot.
Sure.
Ooh, sorry about it. I would watch anything with him in it.
You don't even know who he is.
I don't. Oh my god, I do. He was in Romeo and Juliet. That is so hysterical. That's why I know him. I'm like, why does he look familiar? Besides being
which
from my
Romeo
dreams.
and Juliet?
The newest one with Haley Steinfeld, and it was terrible. And Shayna made me go watch it because she's like, she loves the original 1963 Romeo and Juliet, and so she had good vibes for this one. And she also is obsessed a little bit with Haley Steinfeld, and so we went and watched it. But yeah, no, he was in that. He was pretty good. He as Mercutio, he was hot.
Yeah, is he going to be a good Ben Grimm?
Probably
That's
not.
A
He
whole
looks-
lot of weight to gain.
Gain the weight. I like that. Yeah, but he's really hot. I would.
But since we're talking about the Fantastic Four casting, let's get into the part of our show called The Casting Couch.
the casting
You gotta-
couch.
you gotta
The
say that.
casting couch. We're gonna cast your couch.
Dan, dan.
These are all gold, you guys.
Oh my god.
You're making me work.
If you can, folks, do a remix
Yes.
to Casting Couch.
That was fun. So we are going to, for this session of Casting Couch, we are going to cast our... Going in the same vein, we are going to do the Fantastic Four movie.
We're
as
going to
we
do
would
the
say it.
Fantastic Four movie as we would do it. Gina, are you ready for this?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, are we doing the Fantastic Four, or are we doing Tyler Perry's Black Fantastic Four?
Black-tastic
With all
Four?
black-
Did
with
you just
all
say
black
Black-tastic Four? Because that's awesome. I would watch that in a second.
I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that.
Amazing.
Okay.
Anyway,
Very good.
but I think it's just, in just how you would cast it, how it would be, how you would do it.
Because you were going to say Terry Crews as Ben Grimm, weren't you?
He would be a good Ben Grimm.
He would be amazing.
That would be.
Okay.
All right.
So go ahead.
So I
you
think.
want to go first?
Yeah. Are we just going to go down the list of the characters and then we'll each say ours
Yeah.
for that one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and start with Reed Richards. And I had Mr. Fantastic, and I had a couple of people for this because I was thinking about it, if they skewed younger or if they wanted to skew older. So my first one, and I don't know if either of you watches Downton Abbey, but Dan Stevens from Downton Abbey, he plays Matthew. He is he's part of the family, and he's a soldier in it, but he seems very smart, and he's British. I don't know why,
Yeah.
but a lot of these people, I was going for British, and he kind of looks kind of nerdy.
He kind of has that look. Yeah,
Yeah,
does
he
have
kind of
nerdy
has that
look.
sort of nerdy. I read a lot of books. Look, he's blonde, but he also has done some roles where he's brunette. So Dan Stevens was one. And then I thought Richard Madden from Game of Thrones, if we were still doing...
Which one's that?
He's Robb Stark.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Wouldn't that be good?
Yeah.
I could totally see that. And I really want him to have work now. So,
He has a show.
yeah, he has the Klondike show.
Which looks good.
Yeah, which I want to watch. So Richard Madden from Game of Thrones, Robb Stark. And then if we went older, I would want Bill Nye.
The science
As
guy?
Reed, yeah, Bill Nye the Science Guy as Reed Richards. Because
Because he's doing science experiments?
yes, because he's a scientist.
Wait,
He would actually.
wait. Are you really talking about the Bill Nye?
Yes,
the
I'm
science
really talking Bill Nye the Scientist.
Because there's another Bill Nye.
There's another Bill Nye.
Yeah, he's the one that. Oh, it's Nighy.
Bill
This
Nye. Oh, that would totally work too.
Bill
but he's
Nye
like
the Science
really...
Guy.
No, I'm gonna.
How dare you?
It would, but I'm gonna go with Bill Nye the Science Guy because if someone's gonna be Reed Richards, it's gonna be Bill Nye the Science Guy. I'm just gonna say it. Okay,
It depends on the tone that they go, because
Yeah,
the
exactly.
tone of the first films, they kind of had that. He would have fit in those films,
Yeah,
because those were all
absolutely.
goofy.
like goofy comic booky.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. He would have fit. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I just realized this. We have to consider that whoever it is that has to play Reed Richards is going to be stretchy, and they're going to have to find someone that doesn't look absolutely fucking ridiculous
ridiculous.
stretchy,
So-
which is a really tall order.
So
Jim Carrey then?
tall order.
That's fine.
I like that.
Jim Carrey? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he does the mask.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty then. Oh my goodness.
He's
I
getting
still
ready
stand.
He's getting ready to mount Sue Storm. Just, alrighty then.
I don't like it.
Ugh,
I-
I said mount.
I'm gonna still stick with, but also Dan Stevens and Richard Madden. So who wants to go next?
Gino.
It's funny, because I was looking up your guys. They kind of have the same look as the two guys I had.
Really?
Well, one is, I think it's Matthew Good. He played Ozymandias in The Watchmen.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good choice. That's
looked-
a good
That's a
choice.
good one.
But he
That's
looks
really
just
good.
like the first guy you said, because he's
Yeah.
skinny, has that nerdy.
But he's still younger.
Yeah. He still skews younger. That's fine.
Yeah.
I would not want this, but I think Benedict Cumberbatch kind of looked
Yeah. That's a good one.
like he's creepy looking though. So I don't know if you want Reed Richards to look that creepy looking.
Well, but isn't he supposed to be intimidating in a way because of his intellect? And I feel
Yeah.
that Benedict Cumberbatch is so kind of weird looking, but he's kind of charming. So it's kind of that.
That's true.
So that could be like an intimidating, charming weirdness.
And he does, I could see him getting stretched out. Like,
Yeah, and not looking weird.
I mean, he's got a unique look to begin with.
And he's got good hair.
I could see him, he does have great hair. I could see him, right now I'm kind of looking over my laptop, I just see him from the neck down. I could see him with his
Stretching
neck
out.
stretched out.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I was going to suggest him, but
Benedict
he's a
Cumberbatch.
good one.
He's just all over the place. I don't know if they're going to go in that direction.
Yeah.
And then the third guy I have is actually Kate Mara's co-star love interest in 10 Years. You've seen 10 Years, Jake?
I haven't seen 10 Years.
Yes.
Is Oscar Isaac,
Oh, he's a good one. The guy
who
that
looks
sings, right?
who looks
Yeah.
like the guy from Game of Thrones. Now that I'm looking at the two
He
of them
does kind of look
together.
like Rob.
Oh, that's a
in,
good
like
idea.
a weird
I
way.
like Oscar Isaac.
Yeah, he's really good.
I do like Oscar Isaac.
But he kind of has. He's a little bit older, but yeah, I like that. I like that.
I
guy
like
too.
that.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah,
he's my
these are
age. What am I
good.
talking about?
These are like really good.
Yeah, but he's older than
Yeah.
Kate Mara. I don't know. Well, barely. I think that one's a good one too.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
He's
I
super
have
talented too, just by off of that one movie.
10 years. Have you seen it?
Graduated
yet?
from
And then-
Juilliard. I haven't seen 10 Years yet.
I have
remember.
it. You can borrow it.
Yay.
Off that one movie, I agree, Gino.
And then
Very-
he's up for all the awards this year for that Inside Llewyn Davis movie, but I've never
Okay.
seen it. But
Yeah. Is that a porn?
He's also in Sucker Punch.
no, it's a
He was in Sucker Punch. Yeah,
he was.
he was really rapey in Sucker Punch.
All right.
He was like super rapey.
I like
I've
that.
got for Reed Richards. I've got Andrew Lincoln.
Andrew.
yeah.
I mean, he's considerably older than what people are going for.
The only reason I was
from The
going
Walking
for
Dead. Oh,
yes. Yeah.
But Andrew Lincoln could pull.
Yeah,
it
he
off.
looks
Yeah,
good.
he could totally pull off a Reed Richards like in a minute.
Yeah. I
But the
like
reason
him.
we were skewing younger was because the casting seems to be skewing younger. So, but
where
this
they're
is
going.
like fantasy casting, so we're fine.
Right. And then my other choice was his name's Warren Christie. If you've ever seen Alphas, he plays Cameron in Alphas, and he's
Never seen Alpha.
it looks like this. He's
Yeah, and he
He-
has
he's a
he
good
has
actor.
the hair for it.
I have been
You have to splice this exact picture in when I say that.
Warren Christie.
Yeah, of
I'm
Warren
gonna put
Christie.
all these pictures.
Yeah,
up.
absolutely. But like that, he does have the hair for it. So that's a
Right.
good one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's go to. Are you looking up his hair, Gino?
I'm just looking up his Alpha's picture.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's pretty good.
Yeah, he's good.
How old
Yeah.
is he?
He is
75.
75.
A little bit younger than Lincoln.
And he's from Belfast. So.
Oh crap! I didn't know he was Irish.
Yeah, so he
he-
could have the Irish thing going. I'm just
He
kidding.
does have an American accent.
Awesome.
I think Cumberbatch or Andrew Lincoln would be the ones that would bring in the most money.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Because you have built-in followings for both of them automatically.
Yeah.
So people will come see it.
So Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman,
Yeah, she would be next.
up next on the casting couch.
Gross.
Gino, you want to go first on this one?
I only have one.
First you start.
I do like Kate Mara. a
I
lot.
like Kate Mara.
I like her too. Now that you told me that it was Kate Mara.
Yvonne Strahovski.
Yvonne.
That's exactly who I have.
Really?
Really?
That's one of the two that I have.
Yeah.
She
really
is
pretty.
She
fantastic. She's from Chuck,
Yeah.
which is
she's
an
the right
monster.
age. She has the perfect look.
old is she?
Like that's
She is.
31,
All right.
30.
Yeah, 82. She's
Yes.
born in 82.
Gino, you're right. Perfect.
So
look.
sorry to all these actresses and actors that were just saying your ages out all willy nilly. But we don't know if you changed your birthday on your IMDb page. So who knows?
She's got
She
the right
looks
look.
she looks the part. She looks like Sue Storm.
Right, and I could see her. Sue Storm
She's
takes on
Australian.
quite a bit of the burden.
Yeah. She snaps at one
in
point,
the
doesn't
group
she?
because she is the most powerful
Yeah.
in the whole group. She's one of the most powerful, I think,
In the universe, in the Marvel universe.
in the Marvel universe, isn't she? She's considered
so.
one of the most powerful superheroes. So I could see Yvonne
Yeah.
Strahovski
Being able to handle all that.
So that's your only one, and
That's my
and
only
Kate
one.
Mara.
I like Kate Mara.
If you want to go younger. So I have Yvonne Strahovski as well. I think she's perfect for it, and I also have Anna Torv from Fringe on there.
Oh yeah.
She's the same age as me. Actually, I'm a little bit older than her, which is weird.
I could see her.
She's fantastic. She would be a really good one too.
I could see her being like very capable. She looks like
Yeah.
she kind of looks like a hot scientist.
Capable. That's
Yeah, she looks
both
very
of those
capable.
two are capable. They're both kind of action women.
Yes.
Yeah.
Believable. They're very believable and
Right.
capable looking.
Right.
Yeah.
And they both can play that kind of
character.
a deeper character.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
with
Just
more
not like
gravitas.
not like just hot blonde.
Right.
Yeah, you just need to be more than that as if you're Sue Storm.
Yeah, not like
Jessica
say
Alba.
Jessica
Jessica
Alba.
Alba with blue contacts and a blonde wig.
I love her and everything, but that was
I
horrible.
love Jessica Alba, but
Yes.
she cannot.
She cannot.
She cannot act.
That was not the
That was not.
She cannot act outside of romantic comedies.
Oh, romantic
where
comedies.
she's- Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
what is it? Good luck, Chuck.
Good luck,
Yeah.
Chuck.
Isn't there a TV show on? There's like a TV show on the Disney Channel that's called like Good
Oh,
Luck Charlie.
yeah.
On the DVR, on the guide, it always says Good Luck CH, and I'm like, Good Luck Chuck is on the Disney
Channel?
That's inappropriate.
That's wildly inappropriate, you guys. What are you doing? No, but it's Good Luck, Charlie.
Who do you have for Sue Storm?
Sue Storm. I don't know if this is like just expected because of her character in X-Men, but Ellen Page. Even though she's a
She
brunette.
always looks like a little girl.
Yeah, but and it doesn't help
Well, I
that she's
guess you are
short and that she's
skewing
Juno.
younger.
Yeah, and I'm skewing younger because of how the casting was going. And then the other person I had was
He's got
Amelia
it.
Clark.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I would,
Amelia Clark's good.
and she would, I think, in that sort of like capable sort of thing. Obviously, she's capable. We've been watching her for like whatever, how many seasons
girl.
on Game of Thrones. And
The
everyone-
best.
She's amazing. Khaleesi.
Best.
I throw my heart in for Khaleesi.
Every
I'm still
person.
one season behind on that. I
Oh
gotta
my
watch that.
god!
Holy
Get
shit,
caught up.
Gino.
You have until April?
Everyone gets a bonus.
Am I gonna see dragons yet?
Are you gonna?
No,
you mean
gotta-
like her
you gotta-
dragon?
You gotta watch it.
You gotta
Okay.
watch. It's great. You gotta see it.
So
Branding. Did you have another?
Johnny Storm.
Johnny Storm.
I just gonna have to go first.
Go ahead.
And what's that kid's name from The Spectacular? Miles Teller.
Miles Teller.
That's my choice.
He
I
is.
guess.
Miles Teller. We were
Miles
just talking
Teller.
about him earlier in the podcast. If you're not joining us then at that point.
Yeah. And they just skipped.
If you just skipped,
just
we were
skipped.
talking.
Randomly to the middle of the podcast.
If you are just fast forwarding through and scrolling through just to see what we talked about, so you could say that you listened to us.
Yeah.
This is part of the test. We talked about him earlier.
I'm gonna pick Miles Teller,
Miles Teller.
and if you want to, I think Miles Teller.
I can see that.
He's
I
got
totally
the
get.
critical love, and he's like I said, he's one of the quickly rising stars in Hollywood.
Totally.
And you want to bring a built-in audience. I guess what's his name? God, Zac Efron.
Which they were both in that movie.
They're all three of them are in the movie together.
Yeah, Michael B.
Oh, shit,
Jordan.
that's right. In this new movie that
Yeah,
came out recently,
that awkward moment.
that I have no idea what it's about. But yeah, all right.
I don't think they know what it's about, but yeah. So both. I think any three of those actors would be good for Johnny Storm. I actually still the only one I have is Michael B. Jordan.
I highly disagree.
Well, I'm sticking with it just because it's such like a surprising casting from Hollywood in this sort of like sort of building a franchise sort of movie that because it's like you're playing with canon and you get a lot of nerd rage for that, and I think it's really gutsy for them to do that. So I'm gonna go with Michael B. Jordan.
Because they want to bring in more diverse. I mean, it is a bunch of white people.
I mean, it is.
But I mean,
but like when you think about it, like if you think about it, the easiest person to sort of play with in that area would be Reed Richards because he's not related to Sue or Johnny. Like they're not brother and sister.
why wouldn't Ben Grimm be?
Well,
Or Ben Grimm. Just either of those two, but then they decide to do Johnny Storm. So I
I
still
was
think
telling
that's kind
JP
of
earlier or the last podcast that it might be Ben Grimm, Reed Richards centric, and having the two siblings as like secondary characters.
Yeah, which
can
is
see that.
weird. Did you know this?
No, I didn't know that.
You want to explain it to him or to the?
I actually think it was shot down by the director since then, but he could just be throwing everyone off.
Asshole.
But it could explain why one is Michael B. Jordan and the other one is
It's
random white chick.
potentially Kate Mara.
Yeah.
Kmart should be.
And then we have one more.
Uh,
oh wait, no,
speaking
Gino
of-
never went.
Oh, you didn't go yet. Johnny
For-
Storm.
for your Johnny Storm.
I really don't have one either for Johnny Storm. I thought the guy that has the look is the guy from True Blood, Ryan Quanten.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Oh my God.
That'd be fantastic.
He kind
He's
of
a
has
little
that
old,
like.
He is a little old, but I'm about it.
Oh,
He's
is he old?
Australian.
76, born in 76.
Yeah, I'm about
He
it.
is old. What the-
But you can make him look younger.
yeah.
He can pull it off. I think
I'm about it.
he's
all
he's
about
good. That's a great one. I like him a lot.
it. Yeah.
he is one of those people that you would think would be bigger, like in movies and more highly utilized, but he's not. I do want to watch that.
Yeah, I
movie
really
that
do
he's
want to
in.
watch Night of Badassdom.
Knights of Badassdom. Have you seen the trailer for that?
Watch it.
I'm just looking at the pictures from it.
Knights of Badassdom. It looks awesome.
Remember to splice these.
I
in.
think yes. they
I have to keep pointing that out.
they're
But
doing LARPing, and they get sucked into a different universe
don't you think in a
with
different
like demons and stuff like that.
don't you think in like a different universe in a different timeline we would totally would have LARPed when we were younger?
Oh, totally.
Right?
Why? Absolutely. No, I would have.
I think we
If-
could
if-
still do that.
As a
We
side
can
note,
still.
one of my coworkers who's 16 totally LARPs. So if we ever want to get a connection to that, just let me know, and we could be out in a field with styrofoam weapons right now. So.
Oh my god. We kind of do that with Nerf guns anyway.
I know. So we would totally LARP, like in a
God.
minute. Anyway, these are the depths of our nerdery, you guys. I love it.
We're gonna just take motherfuckers out, swing it full force.
Absolutely. Okay, so we have.
So Ben Grimm.
Me? Oh, go
I
ahead.
think it's Ian.
Oh, me.
Ian's
Thanks,
turn
we're
to
doing
go
round
first.
robin. Ben Grimm's. Okay.
Ben Grimm.
Okay, so.
Grimm's.
Ben Grimm's.
The Thing. Ben Grimm, The Thing.
The thing. So, after you. I didn't know how they were going to cast this either because Michael Chiklis was the Ben Grimm in the original movies.
And I thought he was perfect.
He was perfect. He
Yeah,
looked
he was
just like. So it's like, where do you go from there? But looking at who you said who screen tested for Ben Grimm already, so this is kind of about in that sort of area. I thought Norman Reedus as Ben Grimm is kind of interesting.
That's the weirdest thing.
Is it? Is it weird?
It's so weird.
I don't know.
It's almost weirder than Gino's choices for
Domino.
Domino. His choices for Domino were just
It was,
bizarre.
What's her
Who
name?
was it?
Like the youngest
One
girls.
of the Pretty Little Liars.
Oh, really?
And then another one was what was it?
Lucy Hale.
Lucy Hale, and another
I
choice
love Lucy Hale.
was the girl from Modern Family. The
Sarah
Sarah
Hyland.
Hyden.
Hyland for Domino, who's like the same age almost as
She's
Cable.
like 40. And she's like 40.
He was a mercenary a
That's
long
pretty-
time ago.
That's pretty great.
It was weird.
Yeah, no, Norman Reedus. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm like on a Walking Dead high right now.
Right.
But
I
I'm
just wanted to stick someone in from there.
I love. Well, there's a couple from there. Chad L. Coleman. If we're totally
Again.
yeah, again with The Walking Dead. But if we're going with like a more imposing Ben Grimm,
Which he should be.
yeah, then I would totally.
It's not bad if
Yeah.
you wanted to play with race.
Yes.
He's Tyrese on The Walking Dead.
He's Tyrese on The Walking Dead, and I think that would be kind of great. And again, if if we were in the universe where Johnny and Sue Storm looked more similar than they do, then we could play with Ben's race as well. And then
and I know
think
him
have one
from
more.
I Hate My Teenage Daughter. That's what I knew him from before.
And then when you mentioned this is terrible, but the Blacktastic Four, when you were talking about that like a little bit ago, and you mentioned Terry Crews as Ben Grimm, now I want it to
He
happen.
would be good as Ben.
So that's
Yeah,
it.
right.
That's what I
Oh
got.
my god! Because just picture Terry Crews and like Miles Teller playing off
Yeah,
of each other.
wouldn't that be great?
Or Michael B. Jordan, I guess, of the Blacktastic Four.
Blacktastic Four. Now I want it.
Yeah, it'd be
And then
just seeing
Idris
them play
Elba
off
as
each other.
Mr. Fantastic.
Idris Elba.
Oh my god.
Beyonce.
No, we are not putting Beyonce as Sue Storm.
Beyonce.
I love Beyonce. Don't get me wrong. Who would you actually, if we're doing this, who would you cast as Sue Storm if we were doing the Blacktastic Four?
Zoe Saldana, and she's everything.
She's everything. She has like
I
9
wanna pick
franchises
someone
now.
else. I would pick someone else.
I'm gonna go with Lupita Nyong'o.
Is that Michonne?
No,
Oh, no.
Lupita Nyong'o is
No.
from 12 Years a Slave. She's just like my everything right now, and she looks good in everything.
she?
Lupita Nyong'o?
She just won Best Actress for everything on 12 Years a Slave.
Oh.
I love her.
She was exhausting.
Love.
She was exhausting on 12
She
Years a Slave.
is flawless.
I thought the
and-
movie was exhausting.
I haven't seen it yet.
But
I
she was,
can't.
she was
I
amazing.
have to be
So
in the right
I would
mood
pick
to go.
I would pick Lupita Nyong'o for my Sue Storm.
Yeah,
in the
you might
Fantastic Four.
So you might want to bring a cup of coffee
And just like
Yeah.
before you watch. It's long, dude.
or who is it? Gina, who's your Ben Grimm?
Oh, Ben Grimm.
Who did I have as Ben Grimm? The guy from Joel Edgerton
Oh,
from
interesting.
Warrior.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's a good one. I agree.
He's
He's
like a
older.
good
Mr.
for-
Fantastic.
If it was with him and Mr. Fantastic as best friends, I guess.
yeah, that would make sense.
You need someone older,
It's a good one.
That's a really good one.
and he has that like he can get muscular, he can get big, and
Like a second.
Strictly voice. I like Ron Perlman as
Yeah.
the Thing's
As
voice.
the thing.
As the Thing's voice.
But then, so it'll be someone else playing him, and then Ron Perlman.
And he'll just do the voice.
Yeah, it'll be like Darth Vader all over again.
It would be.
Ron Perlman's fantastic.
Yeah, that's a good one. Those are both good.
Oh, now that I think about it, Opie from the Sons of Anarchy would be pretty
Oh yeah,
decent.
he'd be pretty good.
I've got, for Ben Grimm, I have The Rock, who I would put in anything.
Yeah.
Ian just looked up Ryan Hurst,
Yeah.
who plays Opie.
Yes.
Because he's a big guy.
Yes.
I have The Rock. And I go again with Michael Chiklis. He hasn't aged at all.
Yeah.
He's the same thing. He was perfect before.
He was really
He can
perfect
play
as-
an older guy,
Like
right?
the guy who's seen it all until they get powers, and then
Sure.
he's like, now my world's turned upside down, and what do I do? Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing. I think he could still do it. I just saw him on Hollywood Game Night. He looks exactly as he did in the Shield.
Yeah.
I think he could just play it. And if we wanted to go with someone else, I would go with Tom Hardy.
Yeah. I was waiting for you to say Tom Hardy because I agree.
Tom Hardy would be great.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, that'd be great.
He'd be like,
That we would want to.
Reed, you must be more severe.
When we
You're
were in Montreal,
stretching.
Ian, when
Your
we were in
stretching must be
Montreal,
more severe.
the only thing JP, Gerald, and I were doing was talking in that voice the whole time
The
as we're
entire
walking down the
time.
street.
In a strip club.
Amazing. Oh, we need more dollar bills.
Yeah, but your lap dance must be more severe.
Oh my goodness. I would have loved that. Tom Hardy.
And then we need a villain. We need Doom.
Oh yeah, Doctor
Doom.
Doom.
Are you going first, Gino?
Yeah, Juno has to.
I think it's your
Well,
turn.
okay, so I just read that, actually while we were doing this, that it might be a
Yeah.
female Doom.
And that's
I've heard that.
That's what my casting's based on. But go on. Sorry.
That's
So
terrible.
I don't have a casting for a female Doom.
You can do a male. It's fine. It's fantasy casting. I did a female.
Have a Javier Bardem
Ooh.
is my Doom.
Ooh, that's
He's
a
so
really good
scary, and he brings a lot of like weight to the role.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Would you do Benicio del
I like
Toro?
him.
If you had to pick a female Doom, we'll come back to you if you want us to. But
Yeah, come back
right off the tip.
to me.
Okay.
Right off the tip,
Yeah.
the girl from Casino Royale,
Ava Green.
Ava Green.
Yeah. The
She's
one
very,
the love interest.
Yeah, she's.
Yes.
I don't know why.
gotcha.
I don't know why they're going with a female Doom. Is it like childhood, college best friend of
Maybe.
That's just
Mr.
dumb.
Fantastic?
I don't know. That's dumb.
Is she
They're
really
just
dumb?
screwing
She,
around with
she
shit.
turns in that movie, right? Or she double crosses Bond in that movie
Yeah, that'd be
for
cool.
her own thing. So she can play that both ways.
Spoiler, Quantum of Solace, spoiler alert. Or whatever yeah.
Yeah. Quantum of Solace, right? Yeah.
I have James Purefoy
Okay.
from The Following.
I know.
He's the bad guy in The Following.
Yeah. I get that.
He would be awesome.
He was also
Just
John
awesome.
Carter. That's what he was in. Is that weird that would be my reference?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, because Adam and I.
John
feel
Carter
like,
was fantastic.
Yeah, I love John
I liked
Carter.
it. It was fun.
It was fun.
Oh yeah.
I love John Carter. Anyway, sorry, but yeah, James Purefoy.
Yeah.
Purefoy?
Have you seen him,
Purefoy.
Gino?
I know him from A Knight's Tale.
Knight's Tale.
Yeah.
He was like the.
He was the king, right?
Yeah, it was.
Or he was.
Knight's Tale. Spoiler alert. You don't find that out until the end.
You got.
Oh yeah, I can tell. Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
And I have Benedict Cumberbatch
Ooh,
for Doom. He could play that. And
he was a great dragon.
If
so
you
he could be
wanna-
a good villain. If you want a female.
if you want a female, I would do Lena Headey.
Ooh,
Is it
Who
Hetty,
is
I
the,
think. Lena
Hetty?
Hetty.
Who is the perfect domino?
Who's the perfect domino? Yeah.
She was.
Came up with that.
She was fantastic in
Dread.
Dread.
Oh, you saw
Yeah.
Dread?
I saw Dread. Adam and I watched it because I wanted to watch something sci-fi, and he wanted to watch something rom-com. I'm like, no, we're gonna watch sci-fi.
It's close to a rom-com.
Yeah, I liked it.
it's
It was.
perfect
It's
medium.
kind of like a wacky buddy comedy, but like like a high body count. So like it hit all my buttons.
Oh,
But-
that girl from Dread would not
She
be
would be
bad in a
like a Sue Storm thing.
role.
Yeah, I like her. She was good in that movie.
Yeah, that movie's good.
Okay, so for
yourself.
my Doctor Doom, I'm gonna do my female first because that's who. Because I heard about the doing a female Doom, and
that's
that was
your
my
shit.
thing. Tilda Swinton,
Oh yeah.
because she's androgynous. So like And then she became like, that more like with the metal all over and stuff like that. I think she could pull it off, and she's amazing. So Tilda Swinton. And then for some, I don't know why I said this, Clive Owen.
He's got a good voice. I like his
Clive
voice.
His voice would be good, right?
Creepy as shit.
Yeah.
And then
he could do it.
Since Gino said, who did you say?
Bardem.
But yeah, Javier Bardem. I said Benicio del Toro.
Yeah.
Because he's creepy too.
He's creepy. He's in Marvel, though.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, they're coming out with a Guardians trailer soon.
Oh, sorry. That was really high.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, was it not? Sorry. But that's exciting. When is that coming out?
I don't know. It just said soon.
Yes.
That's what I saw.
So, yes. Yeah, that was Casting Couch.
Okay, so that was this week's Casting Couch.
Casting Couch. We're gonna cast your couch. That song doesn't make sense, but I like it.
It doesn't.
I'm about it. It's good. I'm about it. That's great.
Gina, me and you will learn the harmonies on that.
Yes. You guys feel like, ooh.
Casting Couch.
Casting Couch. Yeah. We got it. We're going to rehearse that when we're not. Yeah. That was fun. I love Casting Couch.
Me too. That's like my favorite. And we have to come up with a better segment. If anyone has a better name for this segment, but if anyone has any suggestions, let us know. It
Comment.
is random questions.
Yeah, random
of the
question
week.
time.
Yeah. If you have one, I have one. I asked this one before, but I'd like to hear Ian's answer for this.
Is it weird?
Yeah. Would you rather swallow a live mouse? And I've tweaked it a little bit. So, swallow a live mouse, or shoot a prisoner, like kill a prisoner.
What did the prisoner do?
I don't know.
So he could be in
use your
there for like
imagination.
false imprisonment, like false charge
He's
of like
convicted,
convicted,
rightly convicted.
rightly convicted. So he could have stolen like a can of. Wait, is this like 1930? So he like stole a can of soup and he's in the prison. I'm just kidding. No, it's not. It's like now, right?
It's Jean Valjean.
Oh. No, I mean like
No, it's not Jean Valjean.
it's not. Okay, gotcha. So it's not wrongly convicted, but like so shoot
It's
a
someone
prisoner.
doing hard time.
Someone doing a hard time, not on death row.
Just the prisoner.
Okay.
No.
Is there a situation where like I have to defend myself?
Nope.
So it's
You're
just, like,
executing
I'm executing a prisoner
with a gun.
with a gun, or swallowing a live
or
mouse.
swallowing a live mouse. And you don't chew it. You gotta
You
swallow
just gotta swallow it.
Hypothetically, if you could swallow it whole. But a live mouse.
I wish you could see
An
my
adult-
face right now.
An adult
An adult
live mouse.
live mouse. You know what's scary about an adult live mouse?
It could eat through a wall.
Yeah, it could eat through concrete.
Yeah.
That's my first thought. It could just burrow out of me. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm frightened.
Wait, what did you tweak it from last time? Last time it was just...
It was just a random person.
Oh.
Last time it was a random person. So
right.
this time I'm giving you
Like
a little
a-
bit of
a little bit
I'm
of an
just
edge.
giving you a little bit so you don't sound horrible when you actually pick killing another human being.
See,
But-
but swallowing the mouse sounds really terrifying. I don't know what to do. It should be so easy. I should just pick swallowing the
Well,
mouse.
you tweaked it because you had to... there's no other way. It's like you either just killed an innocent human being
Or you ate a mouse.
or you ate a mouse. Now at least you have
Yeah.
like
Now at least
justification.
It's more balanced.
But it's weird because
But
they could
maybe
be,
justification.
But they could be in prison for like, white collar crime or like tax evasion.
Like, maybe it's Bernie Madoff. I don't know.
Maybe. Damn it. And I've been watching a lot of Dateline.
Oh my god.
So
oh yeah, Ian's super into Dateline.
I'm super into Dateline right now. For anyone else who's into it too, yay. Okay, I know I have to wrap this up, but it's so hard. This
He's gonna
question's
kill
really
him.
hard.
It's a hard one.
Did you just say I'm going to kill the person?
Yeah.
Well, if I haven't,
He's thought about it long enough.
I know I thought about it long enough.
I know where you're skewing.
I know. It's just terrifying. I don't want a mouse to burrow out of me.
Oh, because right when it hits your stomach, it's
Yeah,
gonna
it's just gonna
come
be like
out.
it's not gonna get killed by stomach acid, you guys.
It's gonna flip out because you can't
Because you're not.
pull a boa constrictor and kill it first before you.
Wait, can I swallow a boa constrictor? And then the
Oh,
oh, this is rough.
Can you feel it going?
I
down
can
your
feel it. I
esophagus?
can feel all of it. I can feel the claws. I can feel.
Pick it. You're gonna have to pick
Am
it.
I gonna have to shoot a prisoner? I think I'm gonna have to shoot a
I
prisoner.
think you just did.
I think I just
You
did.
just
Wait,
executed
did you guys not execute a prisoner? Did you swallow a mouse?
No.
Wait, you didn't have prisoners though. You had
Um,
like random people.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what April said.
What did April say?
Almost immediately, she said, "I'd shoot him. I'd shoot a prisoner."
Wait,
She's
weren't
like,
you in?
I'd kill
Were
him.
you in like a public place when you asked her this?
Yes,
Like,
we were at Costco in the food court eating next to a family.
Oh my god!
And she said, "I'd kill someone." She didn't even. She barely
No.
flinched.
No hesitation.
For me, I don't know. I hate to say this. I'd probably have to go with the prisoner.
Right? I mean, it's a terrible choice.
I don't know. This is a very egotistical time.
Absolutely. No, this makes me a terrible person. This makes me like absolutely a terrible person.
I don't think I could though. Oh,
Right?
I can feel it.
Can't you just imagine? What did you pick,
I
you
can
know?
feel it right here in my
I had it
sternum.
originally. I ate them, but before you actually had, you could eat the mouse.
No,
Oh,
no,
like
no.
you
It
did-
was swallow it whole. Swallow it live is what it is.
But I couldn't kill like just some random. It was just like you can kill that guy sitting next to you, and I was like, I can't.
Oh, see, that's
do that.
different. If you'd asked me if
Yeah.
I was kill that guy next to me,
No, it's just like a random person. But
That's
how about
different.
now, Gina? You've got a prisoner doing hard time.
and you have to swallow the mouse whole. Like
And he
you
was
can't
rightfully
shoot.
convicted. But you have to
Rightfully
swallow a mouse whole and alive.
I feel like I weighed my options.
It's all screaming while you're putting.
Oh god.
Yeah, I might have to go with the Ian too. I might switch it and kill a man.
Oh,
I'll just
really dark.
pretend. I'll just pretend I'm in the purge.
Oh yes, it's
Thank you for letting me purge. Oh! Now I'm gonna feel that mouse when I go to sleep. Oh my god, I feel weird.
yeah. No, I hate it. Oh my stomach hurts. See, if you could chew the mouse, it'd be different.
Oh god. Yeah, it'd be different.
It'd be really
be hard.
different. It would be hard, but
Here's a totally random one. Who did you ever have a crush on a teacher at any time from grade school through college?
Absolutely. Miss Anderson,
All right,
she's a
details.
Spanish teacher. She was the oh, this is gonna be hilarious.
What
she's,
grade?
She's the Spanish teacher. I never personally had her,
Yeah.
but I went to Rockhurst High School, which is I went to an all boys Jesuit school, high school,
I know exactly who he's talking about too.
and yeah, she was younger,
Senorita
younger
Anderson.
teacher. Yes.
Wait, Ian,
Senorita
did you go to that
Anderson.
school too?
Yeah, I went to Rockhurst.
He knows who it is.
Okay.
She was a Spanish teacher. Just, I think even if I went to like a high school with there was girls, she's just adorable. She was hot as hell. Everyone loved her. We remember that show Singled Out.
Yeah, with Chris Hart.
Yeah, and Jenny McCarthy.
Yeah.
We did for a pep rally. We did a Singled Out. They did a Singled Out, and she was the person that was
She was
picking.
the girl.
Yeah, and she had like a lunch date with some kid. But I wish I got to play that game. So one time during law school, I was at the public library studying, and lo and behold, I mean, this is so much later in life. She sits down like right next to me at the public library, and she's like, I think tutoring some kid. But I'm like, holy shit, is that Miss Anderson? And, oh my god! And so like I got to show you these.
Oh, God.
I took my phone and I snuck
Took a picture.
pictures of her. She's sitting across the table, like one chair down from me, and I like snuck a couple pictures of her, and I posted those on Facebook.
Oh my
I posted the picture on Facebook, and I like I don't know if I tagged some people in it, and pretty much everyone I knew from Rockhurst liked it and commented on
Like,
it.
oh my
They're
God.
like, oh
Like
my
that
god,
is her.
yeah, oh my god. There's just they absolutely knew it. She barely aged.
Ah.
She's barely aged, and she's just looking mighty.
She was always
mighty
really,
fine.
really nice at school.
really nice.
Now, was she like? Was it because she was younger, or was it just she was just pretty?
I think it was like a sea of boys and
No.
kind of a lack of. No, she was really pretty.
She was really pretty.
She was really
Because
pretty.
you know sometimes you have like those teachers right out of college, so they're you're in high school and they're like 22 or
Yeah.
23. It wasn't
Yeah.
one of those cases.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
it was.
she was younger. She was
She was
definitely
younger.
quite a bit younger.
When I got there, she was like, I think in her early 30s by the time I got there, though. Right?
All right.
Probably. But for me, and I was like 14 when that happened, so that was
Okay.
And also I'm
So
gay.
she was there. You said when you were in 12th grade.
She was there when I was a freshman.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
and did it make you want to take French?
Spanish.
Spanish. Senorita Anderson.
No, I opted for Latin with the super hairy Latin teacher guy. Super hairy Latin teacher guy.
Oh, what
he
was
was
his name? I
Cusick,
forgot.
Mr. Cusick.
Gina, did you have a crush on a teacher?
It was one of those things. I think first one was 6th grade, and she was probably right out of college, probably 22.
I don't know.
And back in middle school, it was like I think she taught science, and that was like my subject. So I was
Nice.
like, she was the one always helping the science kids and all this stuff. But now that I look back at her name was Miss DeMattis. Now that I look back at her, she was probably just average looking.
because you're like she was just the
compared
youngest
to
one.
Everybody,
Yeah.
oh my god, everybody else was like. I still think they're probably teaching there. They're probably in their 70s now.
Oh.
But yeah, now that I think back, she was probably just pretty average. But back then, it was just like.
It was just
I
nuts.
mean, I remember guys like going up to her and saying like, "Do you think I'm cute or whatever?"
Oh my god.
This girl. I mean, she's like 20,
and
in
she's
her
like,
20s,
I gotta
and
get.
she's just like, I can't deal with this.
You're like,
You know
I
what
gotta
mean?
get. I
Like,
gotta get out of here.
Yeah,
like that would
it
be.
was so inappropriate.
Yeah,
Oh my
so
God.
inappropriate. Run.
And then
run the
I
other way.
remember she got married to this lawyer and local. And so she changed her name. Her name was Mrs. Guerrera. So she got married. And then probably 2 years later, so I was in 8th grade, and we had this girl it was a long story. We had this girl in our class. Her name was Tori, and she was there maybe for 2 days. It was like the new girl in school, and we were like, oh, there's Tori, whatever. She didn't show up probably for about 5 months. And it was one of those things, and the teacher
Tori?
came in. Yeah, Tori.
Okay.
And she kind of looked like Tori from Saved by the Bell. Like she had like this curly hair or whatever. And she didn't. She
Motorcycle
was there.
jacket?
Yeah, she was there for like a week or 2 days or something, and then she just didn't show up. And then like halfway through the year, Miss Guerrera comes in and she's crying, and we're just like, well, everyone's like, "What happened to Tori?" We were all like expecting like Tori had passed away, and they finally,
Oh.
Rough.
yeah, but she did not. Mrs. Guerrera just came in and said she was getting a divorce
Oh.
from her husband, and all the guys were like, "Yes, she's back! Like she's back!" And I was like, "Oh," I kind of felt bad. I was just like, "Oh." Then everyone's like, "What happened to Tori? Where's Tori? Is she alive?" And then she came back for like our graduation. I don't know how she graduated with us. The teacher came in crying, and we were just like, "Well, what happened to Tori? Is she okay?"
She. Oh, so you
and then
thought it had to do with Tori, but
But
I
it
thought
was
you were
like
going to say Tori banged her husband.
That was my
No.
thing. I thought that was a plot twist. I thought that.
That would've been
Yeah,
awesome.
that's
Tori
terrible.
was just one of those things. Like we didn't know where she was, and she ended up graduating with us. I think she was homeschooled for whatever reason. But I just remember when she came in crying,
It was. You
and
thought
then
it was
she
going to be
said
about Tori.
she was getting a divorce, and the guys were like, "Finally, she's back on the market." I'm like,
Like, because you guys all had a
She
test.
told the class that? What? Why?
yeah.
It's
I think
weird.
it was just to keep. I think it was just to keep the gossip. Like she just came out with it and said, "This is what you're going to hear,"
Oh.
and it's true.
You know what's funny? It's the same thing happened with Miss Anderson.
Married,
She-
divorced.
Really?
She got married after our first freshman year, and like junior year, she got divorced, and everyone was like flipped out. Everyone flipped out.
Yeah, but you were
like,
in
"Oh,
high school.
shit,
We were
she was
like-
back."
We were like 12. Like, what the hell were we going to do?
It's like we're gonna go play Pogs. I don't know.
I'm gonna rub my bare pubis all over you.
Oh my god. You, wouldn't
You
even know
shave, right?
Oh god. Oh god.
Me too.
Yeah, that's what this is.
And then I think I had another. I forget what her name was when I was at a freshman in college. I was sophomore in college. I was taking Spanish as a minor, and of course there was like this Venezuelan.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Probably also in her late 20s, and I was just like, everyone just wanted. It was either you had to go to the, the head of the department taught freshman Spanish and sophomore Spanish, and then this girl took the other half. It's like everyone wanted to get into the younger girl's half, but then it was filled up,
Oh my god. Yeah.
10 minutes into the registering.
Yeah, I took Spanish in college, and all my Spanish TAs were smoking hot.
Yeah.
And they were just barely older than me, if anything. I mean,
And looking back at her,
Ugh.
yeah, she was hot. There was like,
legitimately hot.
yeah, there
Like
was
it
no-
wasn't just like
Not like only option hot.
yeah, definitely.
That's awesome.
I feel
Yeah.
bad that your teacher, well, it's not like if she ever listens to this,
I know, right?
she's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm average."
Oh my god.
Miss Anderson, if you ever,
Yeah.
I saw you at the
Senorita
library.
Anderson.
Yeah, I saw you at the library. You're still looking fine. keeping it tight,
Oh
looking
my
the same.
god. Oh my god, you guys.
Gino, I should cut in a picture of her.
Mrs. You have
the
to.
one, no,
That's
the
it.
one that I took.
Oh my god, yes.
It's a total stalker picture.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna
I'm so
I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna go through my yearbook and see if I can find a picture of both of mine.
Okay.
Okay, Ian.
I guess wait, I have two, I guess. Well, one was at Rockhurst.
Oh, interesting.
No, I mean, nothing happened, obviously.
Well,
But,
but it's
I mean,
okay.
I don't know if he
because I
was...
might know who this is.
No, I don't know if he was teaching your year. It was Mr. Wickenhauser.
No, I don't
Okay.
know.
Isn't that an interesting name? He taught my my advanced English class my sophomore year. And he was just always really nice, and he was really cute. Oh, wait, there was another one, too.
Yeah, how old was he? Was he a younger guy?
He was like, those, he was one of the, I'm pretty sure the alums who come back to teach.
Right.
Like when you're in a Jesuit education system, they ask you to, like, if you get your education through Jesuit schools, you're supposed to come back and give like a year of service for teaching. That's like a thing. They asked me to do it, even though I didn't go to a Jesuit college. Well, whatever. But Mr. Wickenhauser, I think, was one of those teachers, and then he stayed on for a little bit longer after that.
Huh.
And he was always so nice, and he was really complimentary for my writing. And as like, I was wanting attention from anyone at that point, so I was like, "Oh, really? Thank you." And then I would just giggle and sit in my seat.
He gives you an A. You go,
I'm like, obviously we're in love, we're dating.
he likes me.
He likes me.
Oh, this guy wants my nuts deep
So
inside.
so hard.
He wants me balls deep.
Oh my god,
The battle of balls deep.
that's actually hysterical. The Battle of Balls Deep. Literary reference for everyone. And since we're talking about English class, so Mr. Wickenhauser, I think he was married though. I'm pretty sure. And then there was another teacher, and I can't remember his name, but he was another one of those younger guys who came back and taught.
Oh, also Rockhurst.
Also Rockhurst, and he was really hot. He would ride his bike shirtless to campus every day, and so me and like my other gay friends at school would just be like sitting at the bottom of the hill just waiting for him and being like, okay, we can go now. And then, but he went on he didn't sing or anything, but he was one of the faculty advisors when we went on our choir tour when we went to Minnesota and Indiana and stuff like that. And he brought his wife, and I was devastated. I was like, because she was really hot too. Like all the guys on the bus were like, holy fuck, that's your wife. It was like one of those, like that kind of hot wife,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
so like, she like,
And not just like
not like
lack of options.
not like a lack of options. She's like really hot. Like,
wow.
But they made like a really hot like blonde Aryan couple, like one of those.
Oh.
yeah,
It's like you two are meant to be together.
yeah,
That's
like
what I
obviously,
pictured you with.
and they were both like laid back, and they were like really active. You could tell they like rode bikes on the weekend, that sort of couple, and like or like jogged, or like they had like 2 dogs, and like their whole life surrounded like their jobs and their dog. That like,
2.5 kids.
2.5, not yet.
Yeah.
She like her body wasn't ruined from childbirth, but she
Still keeps it tight.
she still keeps it tight. And then there was one more. I wish I remembered his name. I'm going to remember it next podcast. And then my freshman year of college, I was taking my first drawing class.
Okay.
And for drawing day, for like the syllabus day, our teacher met with us one by one, and he was a new teacher. His name was, and we were all thinking that he was going to be like, just like, oh, this old guy, and we walk in. Well, I walk in because we had individual meetings, and I'm like, holy fuck, you're kind of hot.
Was he like, he was an art teacher?
He was an art teacher.
Was he like kind of hippie-ish?
No, kind of. He's shorter than me, which it doesn't really bother me. I know height is kind of a thing for some people, but,
Ian's really thought this out.
No, I know.
Like,
no, it's
full
true.
on
Full
fantasize about an actual relationship.
Well, no, this has a good story about it.
Oh, God.
So, and I wasn't with anyone at this point, so it was just kind of like, oh my God, I'm totally going to hook up with the teacher. This is going to be college. And, no, it didn't happen. Preface, that didn't happen. But, I walk in, I'm like, holy fuck, you're hot. So I'm not like paying attention during this entire thing. He's like telling me supplies I'm going to need, like what my art style is. And I'm like, yeah, totally.
So condoms then?
Yeah. So what do you like for breakfast? That sort of stuff, those sort of questions.
Well, how big are the anal beads that I need?
How's this gonna work? No, not like that. So, but he was my drawing teacher, and he was actually a really great drawing teacher. But then I find out he's Mormon, and he's married, and he just had a kid. So I'm like, and at that point I'm like, I can't break up a marriage, you guys. That would be, because obviously I have a chance, right? Because this is still going on in my head.
You got weird underwear on.
Yeah, well, the thing is, like, I just looked him up on the faculty thing on KU.
Oh my God.
And he's not wearing his Mormon underwear.
Did he wear his? Oh my God. Oh, Gino.
He's completely nerdy looking.
When he's in a field, in jeans, shirtless in a field.
And I think there's spray cheese on his chest.
This is on the KU website.
I think that's one of his art pieces, though. Like, that's like a self-portrait.
Oh, but it's still funny.
No, it's really stupid.
That's like his picture.
So he...
oh, I see it.
Yeah, so...
That's his profile picture.
What is on his
KU
chest?
website.
He drew pictures of the mountains in the background, and he's becoming part of the landscape. That's my thing.
It's just that's your faculty
ridiculous.
website picture.
Yeah. He's ridiculously pretentious. I can see that now. Distance! Removing yourself from the situation, you get some distance, okay, you guys?
Oh my God.
But actually,
it's all his pictures on his
that
website
Ireland?
are just all
It's all
pictures
him.
of him just
it's like self-portrait.
shirtless.
Self-portrait.
I know, but it's just like all
it's
of
like
them.
it's nuts, like all of it.
But
yeah.
literally all of it.
Yeah, all of it.
It looks cool though.
Yeah, right? He did those the year I graduated. Anyway, so there was a point in the second semester, though, because second semester I got him again for my Drawing 2 teacher. Mm-hmm. And I was familiar with him at this point, so we'd joke all the time and stuff like that. But then one time after, I didn't think I was doing anything, but one time after class, he was like, Julian,
Yes.
we've gotta stop doing the I love you thing. And it's like, I was like, what I love you thing? I was like, Sean, what are you talking about? And he was like, Julian, you gotta, like, he's like, I like you, you're great, but like, we can't do this because then they might think that we have an inappropriate relationship, and like, I just got here as a teacher. And I was like, Sean, I'm really sorry if that's just like, like if that came off across like that, I did not mean that in that way. Like, of course I have a crush on you. I didn't tell him that, but I was like, but I didn't know if that was a thing, but I think it's because we also had other, like in my Drawing 2 class, we had people who weren't in my first class, and like all of our class had like a big crush on Sean. We'd all like giggle about it in the first one, and I think he knew, so we could giggle about it together. But then in the second class, we had people who didn't know about that sort of inside joke thing, and so it was like he was like, "Oh, someone might report this, and it might get really weird."
Oh my God! So he's like thought about it, and he got the sexual tension.
Yeah, obviously
kind of
he felt something with me too, because like he couldn't be like.
You're like, we can't do this.
He's like, we can't.
I'm married.
No, it's not like that. But he's like, he's trying to save his job, and I'm like, but I wasn't trying to take your job.
Wow.
Right? Isn't that
Shit
nuts?
just got serious.
I know. No, but like,
I can't be Barry K. Letourneau.
but I was legal by then. I was 18.
I know,
But it's still funny. Barry K. Letourneau. Gary K. Letourneau?
Gary.
No, Barry's better. Barry's better.
Oh my God.
But yeah, no, that happened.
Holy shit.
Isn't that funny?
That's awkward.
Wow.
Yeah, but I was like, Sean, I'm really sorry if that like came across that way, but that's not what I meant.
But it's totally what you...
It's totally what I meant. I was like, but now that everyone thinks that, don't you think we should?
I know.
You want to buy me a nice dinner? That sort of thing.
Know. Yeah, so, now that it's out there.
Now that it's out there, I'm just gonna. But and one
gosh.
time he brought his. I think he had a son. No, sorry, this was a different.
I won't tell nobody.
Your wife doesn't need to know. I'm not that kind of homewrecker, you guys. I mean, on paper I would be maybe, but no, only for money. Only for money. So.
That being said, you would shoot a prisoner.
I would shoot a prisoner. I would if it would avoid me eating a mouse. Wait.
Anything that not swallow a mouse.
Oh my god. It's one of those, like... But now that you say it again, I can feel the mouse inside me, and I can't. I just can't.
Oh god, I hate it.
Right? Yeah.
Side note, I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know where this is gonna fit, but what are your thoughts of Michael Sam, defensive end,
Congratulations,
for
Michael Sam, if you're listening
University
to
of
this podcast.
Missouri? Came out as gay.
Yeah.
I have-
And he's
Haven't-
probably going to go to the NFL.
See,
so
that's
he'll
the-
be like
I'm
the
more-
first active gay NFL player.
Yes. And I worry for him, and so do a lot of people. A lot of people are saying that the media is just like playing this up because there's supposed to be more of a controversy than there is. But he was like a top draft pick before. I do think it might hurt his draft chances a little bit.
Well, okay.
But
This is-
I mean, I'm hoping for the best. Your thoughts?
I don't know I haven't been following what the fallout was. I heard the initial thing was he was fully supported by a statement out of the NFL because the commissioner has a brother who is gay.
Oh.
And so the letter that the NFL put out, it was just, everything was positive about it. The players, most of it was like 80 to 90% was positive.
Right.
But in the culture of football, you're going to get that type of guy who
Yeah.
is just going to be totally against it or feel uncomfortable. Someone's going
Right.
to come out and say something. Now, I follow the draft pretty closely, and when they say that this guy is going to be in the NFL, that is not his college performance has nothing to do with his draft stock. So I'm afraid that just based on his talent, because when all these guys are going to be put through the combines, the NFL combine, which is where they put all their 40-yard dash, their bench press, all that stuff. When those numbers come out, it's going to tell where he's going to be drafted. And I feel like he might not be there where they project him. He might be later round. He might be a guy who might not be drafted. And that's going to bring more attention to it, where they're going to say he's not drafted because of his sexuality, when you got to keep in mind that he might not be drafted because of his physical stats.
But then wasn't
That's
he...
no bueno.
but
And there's
When
gonna
you
be
say
like public
he's good-
outrage.
Yeah.
There would be. But
Because-
wasn't he nominated
Yes.
MVP or something
Call
like
it
that?
SEC Defensive Player of the Year or Co-Defensive Player of the Year. But that,
That doesn't mean anything.
I mean, you can have guys, there's some quarterbacks that are Heisman Trophy winners not in the NFL.
Well,
Yeah.
Just because they don't translate that well. So I hope it's one of those things. If he comes out on the combine, which I think is in March, if he comes out and kills it, he's going to be drafted.
And that's that's got to be a lot of pressure on him.
Absolutely.
Because everyone's looking to him to make it into the NFL.
now.
Yes.
Like he doesn't just have, friends,
Like-
family, his own ambitions. He's got an entire
Country.
LGBT community just
Just sort of like, come on, Sam, don't
all
fuck
of a
this up.
sudden into football, and now they're like, just said, yeah, don't
He did-
fuck this up.
I do applaud him coming out and saying it now when he did, instead of saying it in 3 weeks in the middle of the combine when every question about him is still going to be about his sexuality.
Yeah.
But at least it's out there now, so these teams know up front that this is
This is
what they're going to have to deal with. Now, if the thing that sucks for him is if it comes down to, say he kills it in the combine,
Yeah.
puts up these great numbers, and say he's going to be drafted in the third round, hypothetically. Is a team going to rank him behind the guy? Say you have two guys equal. Are they going to not pick him because of his sexuality, because of the media, because of the circus that's going to be around, every game? All the reporters are going to be around him for the first few weeks of the season.
That's really true. And some teams have already come out and said that they wouldn't pick him not because necessarily that he's gay, but I don't know if that's necessarily true, but because of the
It's
media
just-
scrutiny around a
Think
player.
of like Tim
like that.
Tebow. Tim Tebow is not a very good football player.
That's
Right.
Yeah, people keep saying that.
But only thing people care about is where's Tim Tebow.
That's true.
Yeah.
Or if he goes to the Jets, if this guy goes to the Jets, you're in New York, the most media
Yeah,
in
saturated.
the
Like,
world. It's
It's going to be rough.
I don't know. So maybe that's going to suck for him that they're going to probably drop him a little bit based on not his
not technically
Yeah.
his skill, but because he would come
of
with
what
some
comes with
stuff.
it. Like the Manti Te'o thing, the imaginary girlfriend thing
Right.
last
Yes.
year.
Right.
The only reason that didn't go further than it was at the beginning of last year because he didn't play for the first 2 months. He was hurt,
Oh,
so no one saw him.
huh.
So
I'm glad to
but
get
yeah,
your perspective
I
on this because,
mean,
yeah.
I like I said, I didn't follow it too much, but I do listen to a podcast about the draft, and
Mm-hmm.
people have already said that. Like they looked at his tape and said that he was already kind of iffy to begin with. So I guess we'll see soon.
We will
Do you see what Dante Stallworth said? He was very vocal about it on Twitter, and he was very, very supportive.
Yay!
And on Twitter, he said, "In my experience, if your organization can't handle media coverage, they will suck on the field anyway. But hey,
Yeah.
there's always 2015." That was in response to Herm Edwards asking about that,
That's amazing.
or saying something about the media coverage affecting it. But yeah,
I think it's all going to come down to if he can help your team. If he's going to help a team, then someone will take him.
yeah,
That's all it comes to.
And-
I think I applaud him. It's amazing that he actually just came out and just did this because he's gonna now. I think all these. Even his dad's not supportive of him, right? Like, didn't his dad come out and say I'm struggling through my son's sexuality in a world where he said something about just being a black man is hard enough.
well, okay, but
Wait,
that's not
is that what
that's
his-
not necessarily like
No.
not supportive of it. That's just he worries for his son
For his son,
because
yeah.
he's just going to get even more.
But I don't think
He's
he
gonna have to
supports
work,
his
yeah.
son. I don't think he supports his son's. I don't think he supports him like that he's gay. I don't
really?
think he supports him at all.
Well, that's funny. Wait, did you just say about Michael Sam? Sorry.
Yeah.
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 So he,
Yeah.
but he,
His dad.
his interview though, like he did an interview. I can't remember with who, but he said that he has there's so many things in his family where things have gone wrong. Like his parents were really proud of him that he is like their first college graduated son, and that he has the potential for this. And then when he told them, since they had dealt with so much stuff already with the family, they were like cool with it. So I wonder, like, cool with it in the way that in my family, like my dad's whatever, but maybe it's like that. Like his dad loves him, but it's like it's a hard road, and so it's like
Yeah.
it's hard to be like 100% there.
This guy opened it up for everyone young. All these kids now are gonna feel more open to just come out and say it now that he did this,
Which is amazing.
which is
So,
exactly what the whole sports world needs.
yes.
Don't you think that? Do you think
Class.
that teams would be if it's between him and another person that's got the exact same performance? Do you think that they would lean more? Some teams would lean more towards him because of him being gay, and it'll be positive. It'll be like there'll be a lot of positive
I think it
public
depends on
reaction to that.
I think it depends on the owner. It's something like I would see very stable, like the Steelers, like Green Bay. Very stable franchises that don't really give a shit about what anyone else,
because they're
cares
already
about. Doesn't care what the media fallout.
they're like already there. So they
You
don't,
know what I mean?
Yeah, like New England.
New England, yeah.
Yeah,
New England takes chances on people. It's weird because some New England and Cincinnati, they take chances on people that have bad records,
right.
that are
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
felons. Well, what's
Yeah.
his name? Aaron Hernandez.
Hernandez just murdering people.
So, yeah, I can see that working. It's just, I hope he does make it in the NFL, just because,
Yeah.
the amount of athletes you have on there. There are people that are gay. There's anonymous polls of
Yeah,
who is
Heard about
homosexual in the NFL, and I think it's like 3% or
That's
2%,
like depending
which
on
is
which national
probably what the average is
yeah.
anyway.
yeah.
Like depending on which survey you look at,
And
it's
then
like
they'll
3
come
to
out-
up to 10%. But you
They'll
never
come
know.
out towards the end of their career, or
Yeah.
Jason Collins from the Nets just came out
Right.
last year,
Yeah.
and he's not on the team now for whatever reason. I think it's because he's 39, but
He was older when he but like it's true. Like
Right.
it's usually
At least now.
towards the end of your career or like when you're retired already.
At least now this kid said, like, look, this is me. This is how I play. This doesn't change anything about me. And hopefully everyone else kind of follows suit.
This is how it's gonna go.
On Brooklyn Nine-Nine, just to end with a quote from Andre Braugher on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. He was like, I think I'm going to begin my speech with a joke. What's the worst part of being a gay black cop? The discrimination.
What?
It's so funny. Oh my god.
I should be busting out laughing. I think I have to see it in the.
There
in the
is
context.
no that is the,
There's no context. It's just,
no,
it
just the punch, like, 'cause his
Yeah.
humor is so like not,
discrimination.
and he's so intense and severe. It's like,
Yes,
and the look on his face.
it's perfect. Okay, I'll have to watch it.
Oh my god! You
I
have
still
see
need to
it.
watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'm terrible.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my god, you guys!
we
It's
suck. We suck
it's
so
the
hard.
funniest show on TV. Every other line is
Just golden.
just amazing.
What about the ones that
literally,
Or not the other ones.
no,
I'm just kidding.
some are set up.
I'm just kidding.
Middle lines are set up.
The other ones are set up.
Jackass, you fucking smartass. Like everything they do is so funny.
I have to watch it.
Andy Samberg, unbelievable. They all.
And
they
also,
all-
you're not the first one to
it's-
tell me that it's brilliant, so I need to watch
It's
it.
absolutely brilliant.
I have to watch it.
And
You had a good call on that. You called that from after like 2 episodes.
what? Oh, the Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yeah. You were like, you should watch this show.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's amazing. I just couldn't believe how good it is. And you can jump into the middle of it. You can pick up any episode. There's no like ongoing real thing. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What do you think?
I want to watch it again. So
Me too.
Yeah, I barely remember it.
I don't
Yeah,
remember
we
it.
should watch
I don't
it.
remember it at all.
You know, my childhood memory is that the costumes were absolutely perfect and they look realistic.
Like, oh my god, how'd they do this so real?
And you know it's not going to hold up.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
It's not going to hold
I'm
up.
so excited. It's gonna be great.
Okay.
All right.
Awesome.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant
What do you
Ninja
think
Turtles.
the new one? What do you think about it? What it looks like?
I'm encouraged.
I think it looks awesome.
Yeah.
It looks cool.
It looks pretty cool. I'm encouraged. I hope he doesn't Michael Bay it up, but he's gonna.
It looks good.
It looks good.
At least you can tell that they're turtles.
Instead of
Yeah.
just like, what is this pile
Distinguish
of
them.
metal?
Yeah.
Like that's like flying at my face.
Someone posted online that they posted
it.
the picture and they were like, "Oh my god, this looks like crap." And I'm like, "It looks amazing."
I like
Yeah.
I like the attention to detail and like how their armor looks found object, and then they had to like put it together. I thought that was very cool.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it now.
Yes.
I don't know if I would have cast Megan Fox as April O'Neil, but
Nope.
I think we should do that for a different one where we recast April O'Neil.
We can do a TMNT.
Yeah, after we watch the original one. That'll be fun. I'm excited.
Or maybe after they come out with like a trailer or something.
Yeah.
I would have gone with Kate Mara. I'm just saying. She's got red hair.
She does have red hair.
Oh, God damn it, I
Yeah,
didn't
oh my
mean to do
god!
that.
Oh my god!
I did not mean to do that. Oh god.
It's now that
I
your
didn't mean
thing.
to do
Now-
that.
now
I
it
never
is-
mean to
it is a
do
thing.
this. Oh, this
it's a
is
thing. It's your
so
thing.
embarrassing.
Now we know. Now we know.
All right, guys. Until next time.
Save
Save
it
it
for the
for the
podcast. Did we do it?
Yeah.
Yes, we did it.
Kind of.
Yeah, it's awesome.